Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Pikeman Plays with your host, Pikeman. Thanks for being here. Let's turn down that audio just a little bit so it's not over top of me. Yeah, that's much better. So thanks for joining me today on Sunday, God's Day. Oh, wonderful stuff. Long weekend here. Really enjoying that. Let's get the main screen up. Stand by. Wait, what? What's going on? I couldn't help it. Yes, I got a green screen, chat. And just got it set up and everything, so... Sorry, I'm looking over here to make sure I'm actually showing up on screen properly. Let me see. Looks good. Yeah. So welcome to everyone. Thanks for coming. We're going to be playing some Satisfactory today, and also you'll notice on the main screen that we reached the goal. We are now at 53 of our original goal, 106% in order to reach affiliate. And so now I can take that down. Let's just get rid of that. Nice. Feels good. Yeah, so we didn't reach affiliate. We almost reached affiliate. So there's five goals you have to get through. So goal one is essentially, well, they don't have to be in any order, but you have to make them all in 30 days. First one is got to get 50 followers, which we've now blown through with your support. So thank you so much for that. I really can't tell you enough how pleased I am at the amount of support I received, especially from fellow streamers such as Verk here, Mechanical Animal, Pocket Ninja. Thanks to all of you. Oh, and Cyber Cypunk. Can't forget Cyber Cy. He was one of the original people to raid us. Yeah, so we've got the 50 followers. Then you have to stream a certain number of hours and a certain number of days, and I've blown those out of the water, no problem. The only thing that remains is we got to get the average viewer count up. So we need to get above 3, and this is all based on metrics for the past 30 days. So I guess it's constantly being updated. So we either need to stream less with consistent viewers, or we need to just punch up the viewers and stream the same amount. So we're at, what? You have to have 3 average viewers. We're at 2.5 or something like that. So I believe, chat. I think we're going to do it. In the next couple of weeks, I think we'll make affiliate. So I can't really make a goal for average viewer counts. I mean, maybe I can figure that out at some point. So I think I'm just going to leave all that stuff off the screen. I think we'll just enjoy having no goals. You guys can just see the entirety of the game real estate. And I'm even going to be covering up less of the real estate now that I'm green screened out. Okay, so without any more ado, let's sort this out. Okay, so I'm going to turn up my audio a touch. Turn up your audio a touch. That looks pretty good. And let's continue our game. So yeah, again, thanks to everyone joining, and thanks to all of you for the continued support. I probably should have played this a bit before. No! Oh, legend. Saved myself. Probably should have played this a bit before we actually went online, simply because we have no power. We've done all this work, and none of our machinery runs because I've overinvested in machinery and underinvested. Words. They're very hard today. And I've underinvested in manufacturing. But, you know, we want to get back to being able to say something about the fact that our factories will blot out the sun. And the response being, of course, then we shall manufacture in the shade. But we can't do that when nothing's got power. So, what does that mean? It means, chat, we're going to go on a quick, organic, mass gathering trip. Words are hard. And, yeah, so we'll get a whole bunch of flowers. In fact, I want to get even more flowers because I think we can use them, like 100 flowers for a research thing, though we may have already done that. I really don't want to cut down all the beautiful trees. I'm not sure what grows back and what doesn't grow back. So, with that in mind, we'll cut down some things, but I'm not going to deforest. You know, the equilibrium in me does not like the idea of deforesting the world. So, like I said last time, the capitalist in me, the industrialist, loves the idea. So we lost all of our gear, that's right. Here we go, chainsaw. We need lots of biomass. How much do we get there? 34 wood? That's good. So yeah, the sort of the beginning of the stream will just be gathering biomass, so we can have a little chit-chat, get caught up. How's everyone's weekend been? Does everybody have access to a long weekend wherever they're at? I know all of us Canuckians do in Canuckistan. We definitely have a long weekend. Some people are extra smart or extra lucky and have taken the Monday off as well. So I have Friday, but not Monday. But all my colleagues have taken Monday off. So I am brand new to this job, as you know. And I'm going to be the only one manning the ship's helm. We're doomed! Whoa, look at that. We gotta cut it down. I mean, that's the only response, right, chat? It gave us limestone. Some sort of special tree that is made of both wood and stone. Rock and stone, brother. If any of you played or watched someone play, geez, what was I thinking of? Not Dwarf Fortress. Deep Rock Galactic. That is the call. You have it bound to a key, so you can be like, rock and stone, brother! You play dwarves who are essentially playing a game like Left 4 Dead. It's a wave-based shooter, but you also collect stuff. You know, like good dwarves do. They mine deeply and greedily, right? Get more barrel nuts. I like that. I like that, chat. Yes, I do. Yeah, so, and also the government out here gets, both Friday and Monday off, I believe. So they're lucky. They also have the gold standard pension plan, which means it, adapts to the changing value of the dollar, to inflation. So if you can get a government job in Canada, you are doing really well. I mean, like any big organization, some departments are better than others. And I've definitely worked for segments of the federal government, which are amazing, and some that can't detect their assholes from their elbows, to be totally honest. That's less fun. Oh, just be real. Okay, we don't have to kill everyone, right, chat? Yeah, we do. Precious. Little stabs it, precious. Because how do we like our meat, Schmeagle? Raw and wriggling. Good old Smeagol. We were playing a board game last night. That was the one I was mentioning to you last stream, the Gloomhaven, which is basically like 6 times the size of a regular board game. It's basically Dungeons & Dragons as a board game, but with a more interesting theme attached to it. Wow, look at all the... These are those berries that we use to heal. Look at how many there are, chat. What? Uh-oh. Look at this dude. Thinks he's gonna ambush me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't have my zapper in hand. Ah! No. Ah, there you go, see? Pro streamer. Rico Suave. Yeah, go ahead. Come on. Come on. Yeah! We're getting better at that, chat. I still feel bad about it, you know, like, they're just following their programming. We're in their space. But, you know. I don't think I feel like I don't have a choice to be here. I feel like it's sort of enforced colonial labor. If you know what I mean. Sec. I'm going to embiggen myself just a little bit so I cover up the icons that you guys don't need to see. They're just my shortcuts. Okay, so let's see how much we actually have collected at this point. There's quite a bit of biomass here. Is that fuel? Yeah, that's biofuel. That's wood. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna throw down a beacon over here so that we know this area has healing stuff. We don't have to put the effort in to find it again. Beacons. How do we do that? Beacon? Like so? Nice. Beep boop. Cool. That. Put our handy zapper. Our tasers, which have been renamed not non-lethal weapons. They call them now less than lethal weapons because people die from getting tased. Usually it's heart attacks, but yeah. They've come up with this whole new nomenclature so that they can't be sued. They're like, no, we didn't suggest that they wouldn't be lethal. We just said they were less often lethal. Is that cool? That's cool. All right. I want to go to that arch. That looks awesome. And to be totally honest, I want to go up there. And I want to go over there. And I want to go over there. And over there. So since we've got that out in the open, chat. I need some barrel nuts. I've done some skydiving. Okay. Yeah, so today is going to be probably around 3 hours of Satisfactory. We'll do some building, have some fun with that. I mean, we went really long on Thursday because I was having such a good time, but also my commentary really suffered for it toward the end. I just was definitely in the grunting stage by the end. I was having so much fun though. I couldn't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Alright, so are they all using biomass now? You know, you have flowers. Oh, I should see if we've already done that research where we need the flowers. No. So let's quickly collect a little bit more flowers. We just need to get to 100. There. Good. Good, chat. Okay, so this will allow us to make color cartridges. Oh wow, that's really fast and easy. Which means we can color code the base. Would be, I think, very handy. We need 20 quartz. We don't have 20 quartz yet. Silicate is also, or silica is also 20. What about this? Can we do this one? Sure. We don't have the alien organs on us, but that we do have it in our... Ooh, it's either in our storage or it's over the cliff. Yeah, probably over the cliff. So, hey, we can turn chitin into biomass, which feels kind of horrible. Like, yes, we're hunting the local wildlife and using them to power the fires of industry. Alright, so let's just make biomass, fill these things up, and then we can get on with the fun part, building. Now that the business part is done. So let's start out with making wood-based biofuel, which actually is probably going to give us more than enough. But we can store up a bit of biomass. I said biofuel, but I meant we're making biomass to fuel our generators. But I want to have a lot of stuff stored, essentially, so that when our power grid goes down, we don't have to do big expeditions. Though it can be fun, you know, like it gives me an opportunity to just collect and talk to you. Because I notice that when I'm building, I'm so into the building process, all I end up saying is stuff like, and then, and then, and then, and then, and then. And then we'll do this, and then we'll do that. And so it's not exactly commentary, more as just holding the floor while I babble. And we're nearly done. Gosh, we need a machine that makes biomass. Oh golly, mister, we need a machine that makes biomass, mister. Okay, hold on, get rid of that. Do we have any leftover wood in this pile? Doesn't look like it. We got like a little pile of limestone. We don't need to pick up limestone, chat. That's not how we do. Yeah, so look at this. Piles and piles. Biomass, it feels very good to do that. And then we'll restart. Go. Now I'm hoping that actually works, because we have 2 more generators that we have to power up. Oh no! Note to self, you need to be looking the right way when you jump on this thing. Whee! Woo! Whee! Just barely. Alright, check this one. Inserting fuel. It's working just fine. And we just have to go do the last generator and we're good. So the last generator might be fine. Just find out very quickly. Oh yeah. Oh yeah! Okay, we'll take the flower petals. I only want one of these things running on petals, because we can collect petals very quickly around the base. That's easy enough. So we might actually have to set up more copper soon, because we need to be making copper sheets. You know, we could almost do that right down here. Before we get going. Where's the next nearest copper? How do I do that again? There it is. Copper ore, yeah. There's one at, well, there's that one. Yeah, those 2. There's some at 600 and 500 meters. That's not great. I mean, it's not a problem. We could set something up there and then run conveyors for like half a kilometer. That would work. Alright, we did a lot of work this last game. I'm really pleased. But right now we have pretty much all of our industry doing what needs to be done, like building building all of the key pieces. So we're basically, our next step is to try to build up our come on, you can do this, use your words, is building the tiers. There it is. Woo, that was hard. So we need the resource sink, which is easy enough to do. We have tons of concrete, so we're good there. I mean, these conveyor belts, right? That was something we were interested in trying this round, or at least I was trying this this time, was... sorry, I have to reset my sit-stand desk. It was not at the right height. Now I'm too tall. That's fine. If you have a problem with it, chat, you let me know. So I did want to try some vertical builds. Thought that would be cool. So we have tons of reinforced plate on us. We just need more concrete, more pipes, and more steel sheets. In fact, we can select this milestone and dump some of the stuff off of us. Yeah. That feels good. Good like the cheese. Take some of those plates. Another thing I was just thinking about is I'm not being very efficient when it comes to storage, because what's happening is our storage is filling up and then it just gets jammed because I'm not using all of it. We don't want to steal from here then. What we should be doing is, especially like say with concrete, where we're not emptying it out and it fills up fast. Like this isn't a problem. Rotors, they take a long time to make because they're a complex item. We'll call them like compound items versus simple items. So here's okay because we have this storage here. So when things back up over here, these two initial storages start to fill up. So this guy, like Dollars of Donuts, is full. So that's why those back two are filling up. But some of the things we have, like these steel sheets or iron sheets, whatever they're called, are not, they don't have backup storage like this. So I'm thinking, like these guys here, we go and see if any of them are really full. But first, I need those rods. So let's grab the rods that we've split off over here. Grab a couple of them. How's this doing in terms of reinforced plate? We're doing great. That looks really good. I'm happy with that. I mean, I still feel like... yeah, we're choking over here a little bit, but I don't think it's enough to really get fussed about. Yeah, so this is overloaded. This is not overloaded. And this is being overloaded fairly rapidly. How would you... no, wire takes a long time to build up because it's in stacks of 500. Same things with the screws, see? Like so. Also, I have... due to popular... oh, look at that! It doesn't like to... here. There, BB-8 is back. Due to popular request. The popular person being me. A little green tea to fuel the stream. Oh, that's good. And what is everybody else drinking today? Coffee? Tea? Me? Yeah, so what I was thinking, chat, would be kind of cool is we could test our vertical build, is build a second level here. Since, you know, why the hell not? And so we could have a lower line of production going on and then a second tier, whatever you want to call it. Shiny red button, chat! What? Excellent.
Milestone reached. Improved versions of conveyor belts and conveyor lifts are now accessible. To encourage additional verticality, conveyor poles now have a stackable variant.
That's awesome. Sorry, I'm just fixing my boom mic. Hopefully, so it's not too much in the shot, but it is also nice and stable and not near my hand where I will inevitably whack it. You hear that sound, Mr. Anderson? That is the sound of inevitability. That is the sound of your death. Goodbye, Mr. Anderson. My name is Neo. That suggests I don't hold any reverence for The Matrix, and I love The Matrix. I'm not a huge fan of Matrix, the second and third Matrices, I guess? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, Matrix, what is it? Revolution, and I can't even bother to remember the names. But, yeah. Not really my... They're fine, but they lost the magic of the first one, in my opinion. So, we need a space elevator, and I think we have everything we need to make it. Because that's how we get to the special projects, and I know exactly where I want to put it. So... Let's make that a thing, and then we'll work on verticality. Should we do the verticality first? Let's try building up a little bit. I'm gonna put one there and one here. Then I'm gonna try to put down a foundation. Oh, interesting. So we want the thinnest of foundations, chat. Alright. Or do they have something that's the equivalent of ceiling? Walls. They're all the foundations, I think, act as floors, maybe? Stackable conveyor pole. And a conveyor lift Mark II. Ooh, we have conveyors Mark II. They are wicked fast. They're wicked fast, chat. Wicked fast. Wicked awesome. Yeah, okay. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. No doubt, no doubt. So, the issue I have, like, if we do this, will anything fit underneath it? That's the question, huh? So let's try and put a storage in there now. Organization. Yeah, see, it won't fit. So we need to go, like, too high, I guess? And look, anyone who's watching who knows this game, you know that you get ceilings later, or I'm doing it totally wrong. I am always very open to feedback. We'll do that. Question is, how do we get up there now? Right? I don't... Yeah. I don't know, Jet. Then we need the 1 meter. And we need lighting systems, too. So what I wanted to try here was go up there. And then... So we'll put a conveyor belt, like a vertical conveyor. Say here? How does it work? Okay, I think I get it. I think it's gonna feed in here and then it's gonna come up and go around. So maybe we could put... Okay, hold on a sec. Oh, I think I understand what these are. Yeah, I get it. Okay, so those are the conveyor poles. They're essentially these things, right? But they're the higher tier. So... Okay. Here's what I'm thinking, chat. We don't... Yeah. And look, you can turn it. Hey, I like. Is it the right height though? That's the challenge. I'm gonna just use my Mark 1 eyeball and call that good. That's cool. Look, see, it works. And then I'm actually gonna do all three, just to sort of future-proof. I'm gonna say that's about right. Come on. Nope, too high. So G, F, there we go. How am I gonna make this work? Like, what do I use as a reference? So, because I need them to look all the same way. If they don't look all the same, I'll lose my mind. And before you call me, there, I think that'll work. And before you call me, like, you know, a Polly Prissy Pants or something, listen. Things need to be in order, organized, lined up. I don't think these guys actually want to be fully... I think that might be as good as it gets. See, I'm showing the ability to compromise, chat. Why? Why are you so... Is it because these aren't on foundations? It's totally because they're not on foundations. It's upsetting. Let's try one more try. One more. And then, if it doesn't work, I won't keep trying it. I will just learn my lesson to always use foundations in the future. That looks pretty good. I'm gonna accept that. It looks fairly level. I think these are just not lined up effectively with each other. So now, that gives us... See, we got cable going up, and we've done a vertical build. The question is, how the heck do we get up there? Do we have the ability to build ladders? Or is everything just ramps? I don't know, chat. I don't know. We're learning this together. We're doing it live. I wonder if we can do something like this. Like, boop, bloop. No. Can I ride on the conveyor belt, mama? It's not safe, Cletus. Get down. So anyway, we're gonna put a bunch of storage up there once we figure out how to get up there. Oh game, will you make me a ladder? I mean, we could use the jumpy pads. Like, that doesn't seem unreasonable. We could put a lookout tower, and that has an integrated ladder. There are ladders, but they come later, I believe. AWZ rules. Oz rules? Is that what it is? Like, you know, Aussies? Aussie rules? Oz rules? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for stopping by and chatting. I appreciate that. I do really appreciate backseat gaming in this game because I'm not a creative person. I don't know what I'm doing, and this game is about challenging myself to have some fun and get creative, do something that's outside of my comfort zone, and I have to admit, I'm loving it. And I guess maybe that's accurate to the development of human history. Like, we came up with ramps before we came up with ladders? Question mark? Alright, so what we could do is build... Oh, look at that! That's cool. I mean, it's ugly as heck, but it works for the time being just to get us up here. Aussie rules! Oi, oi, oi! Right on. I never played this, just been watching for a few weeks now. Still have been going back and forth about getting it. Yeah, that's a good point. You know, I'm a sucker for things that are pretty, so that's part of it. It's a very pretty game. There are other builders out there that you can get. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. There's like, I think it's called Imperium, that's very similar. You do mining and you build with the stuff you mine, but it's just so ugly compared to this game. But it has more features, but it is also more feature complete. So, you know, that's not surprising. It's further along in development, if you get my drift. So I don't want this to be too ugly, so we're going to get as close to the edge as we can. and fall off, because that's how we do. I don't think you've seen my earlier streams, Oz, but I have fallen off that cliffside twice now, losing all of my gear because I was too busy looking up at the world. Alright, so floor is too steep. Say what? Alright, well let's try expanding this out a little bit. I mean, it could be that you're not supposed to use foundations like so. Okay. So let's try that again. That looks better. Seems to be less annoyed. Okay, cool. I'm good with that. So I put it there. Is it hanging over? It is not, which is exactly what we want. And we'll use the control click to get this stuff lined up. One more. So what some of you don't know is that I was a ferret owner for years and years and years, and ferrets are terrible hoarders, and I think they rubbed off on me a tiny bit. So I am a bit of a hoarder. I like to build organizing things and then stuff in them and never come back. All right, so I think we need to turn that one. What does Oz have to say? The only production game I've played has been Dyson Sphere, which is very nice looking. Yeah, that's new. What do you think of that game? I haven't actually seen... I started watching a Let's Play of it and then got distracted, so I was just... Let me know what you think of it. There's also, this game's very much like a very pretty Factorio that can handle less complex builds because there's way more going on in this game in terms of graphics, so, you know, you're pushing your GPU a lot harder. Organizations, logistics, this guy. So, still figuring it out, but we're getting there. Click, and then turn it. Oh, that's too much. Well, that's too bad. We're right back where we started, chat. But we'll put some conveyor belts in play. Try to make them look nice-ish. Something like that. Too much. Aww. Alright. This is the part I spend too much time on. We might have to just accept it's not gonna look super awesome. And just go with what the game punches out for us. Is this too tight? Yeah, it doesn't like that at all. So how to fix? One option. Do we need this one? Well, yeah, we do. We don't need the screw-based one. Right? We need this. Cable is full right up. So, using our deep thinking brain capacity, what we could do is collapse that. Oh, I hate collapsing storage because it is such a pain to clean up. But we could get rid of all of this and then put in a foundation here, which would allow us to sort of shift it over a little bit. I mean, the other option too is we accept that these will not be in line and we shift it over just a tiny bit. So I could go disappear, magic, black magic, she's a witch. In what ways? Same. And what floats in water? Tiny pebbles, churches, cider. There it is. I need it to look this way. And I wish we could look down on things a lot easier without having to like climb up on other things. So that is pretty close to lined up. So if we push it over, say about there, I think we should be able to run well, this does let us get between. So yeah, we'll make that, we'll call that intentional, chat. A purposeful build. There we go. Cool. So now this is all stacking up, and we can feel very proud. I'm still really unhappy with this ramp system, but we'll figure it out later. We do need to build a supporting wall here because I just, you know, physics. it messes with my immersion chat when physics is messed with. So we'll do something like, we're gonna want to have, we may want stuff to come through here. So what if we make this like, what do you call that? Cantilevered, right? So this is like a cantilevered system. We can put a little bit of support on one side. We just need to flip this around. Flip that around. Shear wall. Well, thank you, GG Nanners. Appreciate that. Yes, and cantilevered. After watching this one for a while, I think my penchant for waiting to have everything nicely arranged and lined up would be severely tested. Yes, yes, that's true. So, Oz, welcome to the club. You've now joined some excellent company in me, where I'm not going to make light of people who have, you know, obsessive compulsive disorder, but there is a thing called obsessive compulsive personality disorder, which is like OCD light. And I wouldn't be surprised if I have that in certain areas. And it's all on a continuum, right? But like my books have to be lined up in a certain way, and my clothes lined up and hung in a certain way. But then there's other things, like I have piles of stuff just sitting in my room at the base of my bed that needs to be put away, and I just haven't. And I don't care that much. But then when I start putting it away, I start storing it, right? Like I was talking about having that penchant for storing. It feels really good. I need to like immerse with a Marie Kondo or something and just get rid of stuff. And it drives me up a wall when things clip through other things, trees, rocks, through foundations, etc. Yes, agreed. And I don't know if Gigi Nannard's agreeing with you or shaking her head at my inability to be consistent with my OCD. Not quite CDO. I don't need to put those letters in place. Yeah, I don't like when things clip, like the rocks and trees. I got really excited when I got the chainsaw, because I was like, oh, I can cut these things that are in my way out, the trees that are clipping through here. And it does in most cases, but there are a few instances where it seems like grass comes through for no reason whatsoever. A lot of it's gone now, though, so maybe it just took a reload for it to like figure out that there's a collision mesh there and to stop doing that, like to detect the collision. I don't know, chat. If I knew these things, I'd be a richer man, and I'd share those riches with you, and we'd all go buy fancy hats. So let's refill some of these things so we don't end up where we were before with a sudden massive brownout. It's not even brownout, it was a blackout. Power went. Do we? Oh my gosh, we were just going through our biomass like crazy. I mean, a good time to do biomass excursions at night because it's hard to build at night, I find. Are we fully filled up on our foundational concrete stuff? No, we're filling this guy up. Oh yeah, we're good. Well, I'll tell you what I'd really like to do is we've pushed that button. What else do we need to build at this point? We don't need the transportation foundations. We don't need that. I mean, we could build another lookout tower. Oh, right. We were totally on the space elevator. We have tons of concrete, so let's just get 500 concrete. Gigi was agreeing with Oz rules. Yeah. All right. Right on. So you'd be well within your right to shake your head at the fact that I don't put anything away when I don't want to. And when I want to, I do a good job. Who's the good boy? I'm the bestest boy. Christ. Pardon my French. Okay, so what can we actually get rid of here? We don't need that. We don't need that. We can drop the routers for the moment. So what is it that we need to build this thing? Oh, we have more than enough concrete, so let's drop a bit of concrete. Make room. We need steel plates. We need 400 iron rods. So it's iron plates, iron rods, and tons of wire. But that's easily enough done. We can get rid of our plates, cables. Yeah, we're good. Oh, we should drop our barrel nuts. Where are the barrel nuts? There they are. They take up too much space. Even one space is precious. It's precious to me. My own. My precious. Okay, so... way too much steel. My bad. So we're good there. So really, it's about getting 2 stacks of wire. Let's go get that. 2 stacks of wire. Sorry, I keep hitting the wrong build button. And then 350 will be close enough for iron rods. 1, 2, 3. Good. Oh, look at how pretty that is, chat. Photo mode. Make it quick. Night is so fast in this game. You gotta get your shots. How about this? Oh, that's pretty. Kajoosh. I think I can turn off photo mode. So what I was thinking, chat, was I have no idea what the space elevator does and how it works, but I like the idea of putting it up high. And then if we have to run conveyors to it, that's fine. No biggie. So like I was thinking we'd do it up here. Sort of on this promontory or plateau, whatever you want to call it. And then that way, everyone gets to ooh and ah at our grandeur. So I'm gonna eat a barrel nut, I guess. Get some more barrel nuts. Ozrule says, oh wait, just a second. Mechanical Animal says 350. That's right, brother. 350. Ozrule says, I don't think they have a collision mechanism because I've seen different belts with items go through each other. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, there must be some collision detection because things can stand on top of other things in weird ways. Like if you've ever seen any of Let's Game It Out or Game It Out, whatever his name is, he does just wacky, stupid builds and things stand on top of each other that just shouldn't. But yeah, by and large, you don't see physics disasters happening, right? Like you see in games with active physics where it's like blah, blah. So that would suggest that you're pretty much on the ball there. And I forgot to equip my chainsaw. Sorry, we must move for progress. Do we have space to collect any of this stuff? Yeah, we're good enough. Then we also don't have to do a biomass excursion. Okay, let's do it. Also, Azrul says, I think the space elevator is where you put stuff to accomplish objectives to get new tech. Okay, cool. Thank you. We might as well build it just to sort of get it out of the way at this. Oh my god. Oh, this is probably going to require so much power that we don't have. Also, I promised I'd use foundations on all the things, so let's do that. Let's not be a big fat liar, Pika Man. We're gonna end up using up our... We're gonna need those sacks of concrete that I just dropped as we put in the floor for this space elevator. I'm thinking that it might be sufficient to do a 4x4. And the thing is, you know, we don't necessarily need to power the space elevator right off the hop. Alright, so what does Oz have to say? Funny that this is an advanced future, but you start with a chisel and a chainsaw. You think the future would have more advanced basic tools. Yeah, it's like, it was, oh man, Doom 3, I think? There's like a log that you can find where they make fun of the fact that somebody shipped chainsaws to Mars, because why would you ever have chainsaws on Mars for like anything? It's a nice touch. That's why I don't think we are here willingly. You know, we get drop podded onto this planet and we have almost nothing. Like, that seems like a penal colony to me. Okay, so I think we can sort of put it there? Question mark? Oh, wow. Wow. That's something, chat. Oh. Is that an air raid siren I hear in the music now? Haika said penal. I sure did. Mechanical. Oz, it does kind of feel like this game's a bit Dwarf Fortressy in the idea that, you know, you start with the same equipment as Dwarf Fortress, except somehow you're a futuristic civilization. So, I do want to finish putting some foundation in, just so I don't lose my mind. Am I out? Yeah. Let's go grab a little extra concrete. And you know what else I'll say for you, mechanical animal, so that you can have a chuckle? I'll say pianist. Yes. My better half's mom is an accomplished pianist. In fact, she's accomplished enough that she's trained many pianists. That cup is awesome, but looks like it would be a pain in the ass to actually use. Would make a real cute window planter. What cup? This thing? The space elevator? What cup do you refer to there, mechanical animal? Let's fix this. Yeah. So I was hopeful that that 4x whatever would work, and it really didn't. So, hey me. Oh, BB-8, yeah. PhD my ass. This cup. I see, yes. It is, watch, you gotta go. Oh. There, I didn't spill. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the thicker foundation. Like so. Again. 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 So we can build this out. We look much more advanced than we actually are at this point. I'm okay with that. Oh, we built over a barrel plant. What's wrong with us? There's only thousands more of them on this planet. Ooh, I kind of like this. This sort of like undercroft area. Yeah, we're gonna leave that. It looks cool. I do need to put some foundations here and here because having the foot sitting off like that just ignites my frustration. So what does this say? Configure the space elevator. Project assembly platform. Delivery will unlock tier 3 and 4. Status. Load resources. Oh, so we got to make the smart plating, which is from the rotors and the... what's that? That's like reinforced plate, right? I don't know. I have a PhD, but I don't like necessarily know what the context is. Mechanical animal. That's the thing, right? You just say cup. I'm not sure if you're referring to something in the game or something I'm holding, but yes, I am not so bright. Do my little brain seizures from time to time. Also, there is this cup. It is beautiful. But that coffee would be so cold, who'd want to drink it? Alright, so that gets us pretty close. We are gonna have to build some sort of means to get up and down here. I mean, for the time being, let's leave it, because really what we need to do... shoot, I shouldn't have jumped down. I mean, we can make a jumper. I killed that bird. Turns out they don't give you anything. It made me extremely sad. I'm okay with, like, wiping out the wildlife when it's critical to your success in the game, but not so much when, you know, there is no purpose. I think I need the smaller ramp. Yeah, like that. Should we put one more in? Up there. And there we go. Power's out. Why won't you come out this way, please? Do I need to put a foundation beneath you? Let's see. Yeah, I think that's exactly what the issue is. So what I'd like to see, this is the same thing that bothers me, Oz, is the grass clipping through. But I'd like to see if over time the game figures it out and then, like, erases it. That'd be interesting. So yeah, thanks to everybody for joining me today on Sunday. Long weekend here in Canada. It's a beautiful day to be spending time streaming because it is awful outside in Halifax. We are getting freezing rain at the moment, and my car is literally an ice cube at the moment. It is encased in carbonite. If he survived, he'd be very well preserved. Yeah, so I'm not even gonna leave the house today. Nope. I'm glad I walked my dog yesterday and gave him a really good walk, because going out in that weather, that dog just ain't gonna hunt. Okay, so let's craft up some more biomass. And also thanks to all of you who've been providing support through directing, either following or directing people to follow me. We're so close to getting affiliate now. We've made it over 50 followers, and for those of you just joining the stream, we are now just at the point where we have to get our average viewers up. And once we do that, we're golden. We'll have affiliate. And why do I care about affiliate? Because it'll allow me to push more content of a better quality to you in the long run. But for now, we're just gonna have fun. Just gonna play this game and just putter. Things will happen when they happen. Okay, so everything stopped. Oh, did I do the wood? Did I make wood biomass? Wasn't paying attention. I did. So where did we run out? Jeez, we go through this so fast. This guy's good. You're empty. You're not empty, but you will be soon. I'm gonna give you a stack of flowers to work with. You still got flowers. You still got biomass. Let's take you all the way up. Let's see if that's enough to get us back online. Just... yeah, we're good. We're good. So that makes me think, what we really need is to cut down a forest, chat. But I feel right bad doing it. That's the South Shore of Maritimes coming out in me now. We've lived here long enough that I'm starting to say things like, like, you're right, something sweet. Write something sweet, tell your mother. That's very South Shore, Nova Scotia. My better half is from here, and she doesn't have much of an accent, except either when she's drinking or says specific words. So I say to her, she says tor. I have been infected with how they say time out here. It's not time, it's time. So yeah, I mean, accents are infectious, you know, like everyone crapped all over Madonna for picking up a British accent when she lived there, but it's actually very normative to do that, and to not do it intentionally. Some people do it intentionally, sure, they want to fit in. But a lot of people, it just happens, right? Because that's how we operate. So we got color cartridges now, so we can start color coding our base. I'm not going to do that because we're not at the point that I think we really need it. Alright, that's good. Can we make any more biomass? Is the music too loud for you, chat? Is the game too... Is the game too loud, too quiet? And also, is the music too loud, too quiet? I'm finding the music too loud, so I'm debating turning it down. Volume seems fine. Thanks, Oz. Appreciate it. And again, thanks for spending time with us today. It means a lot. Always nice to have a new viewer. GG says, sounds good. Awesome. Thank you. So I can actually turn myself down a touch. What I'm hearing is what I'm saying. Okay, let's go. So we need to fill up the one that had the lowest level of biomass. So that was this one. And I'm keeping this 200 mass here so that I can pop up and fill those ones. This is, I think this is one of the reasons. Oh, nope. Didn't do that right at all. All right, I've had enough of that. We're moving this thing. How do I do that? This one. Oh. We put... Here. That should be good. Wait, what was that there? Hold on a second. Just bear with me, chat. So watch this. If I build that, first click locks it in place, but what does the second click do? Oh, the angle of attack. You know we gotsta. This is for science. After all, I am a scientician. Oh, let's try that again. Oh, we need to power it up. Yes, power is important, Pika. Grr. All right, here we go. For science. Woohoo! Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, that's all right. We're good. As long as it fires and we stay on here to infinity, we will never be hurt. Whee! Okay, just let me get a good picture and then I'll stop. See, this is what I mean about this game. It just, like, I don't know, it brings out the joy in me. So that's what I would say to you, Oz, if you're, like, really on the fence about it. I'm not a huge fan of these styles of games, like, and as I said, I was trying to, like, push myself into something new and different. Oh wow, that hurt. That hurt. And I'm getting the joy experience a lot when I play this game, which doesn't happen all the time for me with games. And that's an issue of both depression and overload in terms of games. Like, there's just so many games these days, so you gotta look. Now, it's absolutely true that one size does not fit all, so I mean, it may not be your bag, baby, which is a-okay. So the angle of attack doesn't quite get us where we want to be, so let's move this forward a bit, a little further. Man, I cannot figure out what button to press today. Start there. Say that. That seems good. And then I will remember to power it up this time. Because, you know, I'd be that good. Whee! So what I'm thinking is... See, I put these up here because in the past I didn't have the grid fully connected. But I'm now thinking this is stupid because it makes powering up really hard for me. See? No fuel here. So I'm gonna get rid of this one and bring it down to be with the rest of the other generators because it's lonely, right, chat? You know, like, humans are known for doing that, anthropomorphizing lots of things, creatures, buildings, you know, pieces of cutlery. It's wild what we'll, or toast even. Jesus, toast. If we can make it seem human, we do. Like an automatic process for us. And so I feel that this building by itself is super lonely, but we're gonna fix that. And power pole? Power pole. What are we missing? Oh wow, we've really gone through our stuff, team. Oh, I don't think I've ever had my inventory be that empty in this game. It's just not how I operate. Alright, so let's just look at what we need. Sort it. We need a bit of everything. So we'll take 2 stacks of plates. We won't take screws. We got plenty of screws. We will take another stack of cabling. We're going to grab a bunch of concrete because we're always making foundations. And we don't need that concrete. We do need a couple stacks of wire. And then we're going to need iron rods, which are over here. See, this is another reason to put all of our storage in one place. At least when the base is small, because right now, like, we have storage everywhere. We're having to run all over the base to find what we need. Which isn't, it's not that big of a deal. Gives us something to do between building ideas. Right, so everyone, we have been streaming for over an hour now, so you should all hydrate, you should all get up and move around. Why do we hydrate? Because when we don't hydrate, we get cognitively stupider. Oh, and death, you know, from dehydration. But I have a feeling you guys can figure that one out for yourself. You don't need me to remind you to drink and not die. I can't afford the recipe. What do I need? I need the green slugs, right. Yes. So, yeah, a lot of people don't know that you get dumber when you don't hydrate. Your cognition slows. And the reason you don't notice is because your cognition's slowing, right? It's hard to notice that you're getting a little slower because you don't have the cognitive resources available. Why can't I afford this? I had some on me, didn't I? Oh, it was in the... See, I should be hydrating. It was in the box. Je suis stupide. Hey, chat? What is chat in French? Like, I mean, to talk is parler. Or parle. We'll just say chat. This one. Do it! Start that research. I bet this will also be biomass. We need 3 and 10. I'm not gonna do that. Is there anything else that we can work on? I mean, we have some quartz lying around. Do we have 20 quartz, though? Good question. No, 14. We don't have enough chitin, so that'll have to be something we do later. So I think we have all the basic building requirements at this point. We should load up this generator. Get it operating. How is the grid doing now? Oh, you're not connected. Right. Because we couldn't build the power pole. See, it's all coming together, chat. Yeah, so that doesn't work. Do this. We're gonna take this line down. And then put a line to here. And then a line to there. That sorts that out. Okay, so I feel like I've lost the thread, though. What were we gonna do next, chat? We do need to get to a point where the stuff we're building here, the rotors, come out and over to join our heavy plate production, which is over here. So you could move some conveyors into this section, and then that would allow us to build an assembler that makes the smart plates that then get fed to our awesome space elevator. I need to be able to put away my... Alright, the picture is going to include my berries. My offering to the gods. I have berries! Come back! Come back here so I might smite thee! I gotta figure out how you, like, put your hand away. Options. Controls. Change spline build mode. I don't even know what that means. Like, is there a holster option? Well, I know you can do... You can just take things out of your hands, but that's a pain. Mantle. The emote wheel. Building eyedropper. What does that mean? Open codex. Alright. I want to do this. Hold on a second. There we go. Take a little clap clap at our space elevator. Easy clap, chat. Alright, so I'm gonna get these out of my hands since I don't need them anymore, and it does allow me then to take pictures without my hand in the shot. Yeah. The middle mouse hides everything, just so you can see what you're doing in the shot. Okay, so I'm actually gonna play the game and stop doing screen archery and basically be generally annoying. So how are we doing power-wise? I am concerned. We got another like 10 minutes of power, I think, which is sufficient for us to set up our next layer here. So what I'm kind of thinking is going vertical again. Yeah. So I'd have to move this pole, which is fine, that's easily done. And we're gonna move that pole. And then we're gonna move here. You know? And we'll repower this so... Oh, sorry. We're repowering it so that our concrete concern doesn't suddenly shut down. Not that I'm deeply concerned about that. We have a lot of concrete piling up, which is perfect. You need concrete. So what I'm thinking is... Oh, you know what I could do? We have this big open area here. No, let me try building this way. So it's a simple idea. We're going to build up a couple of levels, and then we're going to run conveyors across our base and then down to an assembler over on that side, which will bring the rotors over. I mean, we're at 101 rotors now, so we're doing okay. We might need to double the production over here. I don't know if we have the capability to do that. I mean, we could stick another iron rod in here. We could also split the iron rods. See, the iron rods are stacking up. See how they're filled up here? It would be screws that are the problem. So we could split this, send that over to build another one of these rotor assemblers. We'll go, let's keep that in our back pocket. We don't know that we're gonna need that for sure, but we might. So let's put wall on 6 so that I don't have to keep digging into the menu for it. No, no. There you go. I will say that this snapping mechanic is way better than what they have in Fallout 4, which I love. Don't get me wrong. Love Fallout 4. But Fallout 4 is clunky in the building department. This game does it a lot better. But, to be fair, this game is all about building, whereas Fallout 4 is definitely not. And again, thanks to everybody for hanging around for the stream. Like, this is how we're gonna get our average stream viewer numbers up and give us that opportunity to make affiliate. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. From the bottom of my heart, chat. Muchos gracias. No, we need to get... Can we get up there? How am I gonna do this, chat? I need ladders. Yeah, we are getting close to getting the affiliate status. And again, you know, GG, Mechanical, not just another dumb blonde. You've all been like massive supporters of the channel. I really appreciate that. Giving up a lot of your time to support me. And to all the new people who've been supporting, you know, thank you very much. Thank you for hanging around. Okay, so I'm gonna figure this out and stop you know, being so emotional. I'm just gonna make some ramps for now. We will remove them after the fact. These are just build ramps. You're not, chat. I will not leave ugliness. Not in my world. As he looks at the rest of his base and goes, SMH, right, chat? SMH. Okay, so then we need foundation here. Oh, super beautiful. Now we just get that vertical conveyor in place. I think we can just do conveyor. We're not doing anything right now that really requires conveyor twos. Nothing. Yeah, nothing yet. We'll just sort of be cool with that. And then what we're gonna do, and then let's put one of these in place. How high does this have to be? Do that. Then we'll take our conveyor belt and it'll freak out. Okay, calm down there, Timmy. Jeez. Timmy! So we could... It won't let us do that. Won't let us put it on top? Huh? Come on now. Don't be that way. Get your sweet ass over here, boy. What over here? Yeah, see, it doesn't... How's that? I said no ugliness, but I didn't say I wouldn't do absurdity, chat. Isn't that interesting? It'll let me place here, but not here. What about stackable... Well, we could just put one of these conveyor belts down, say, like here. Then make it super tall. Did that make it? No. So see, that was what I was concerned about. Was that we would need another like pillar, something in the middle here to, you know, physics being a bitch and all that. I think I know the easiest way to do this is going to be is to remove this. Yeah. Let's remove this. Put it on a foundation. Yeah, that is the plan. So we'll do something like... Come on. Be nice. Actually, we're gonna put it on a level 1 foundation because I want it to be as close as to where it was before. So if we drop that into place. Yeah. And we'll put in another one of those storage devices. Oh. Come on, be nice. No? It's gonna make me redo this. That's okay. And that one. And then, chat, what the idea being is we put the storage unit back in play. Like that. And the reason I did this is it now lets us put walls and we can sort of encapsulate this and it becomes another, like a pillar, if you will, without looking just like this ugly thing sitting in the middle of our field doing nothing. And it gets us closer to our goal of me trying to put as many things on platforms as I possibly can on foundations. So, here. Do that. See what I'm getting at now, chat? You see now, chat? Pocket Man isn't an idiot. Just looks like one. And acts like one. So if it looks like an idiot, and it tastes like an idiot, must be an idiot. Yeah, that's looking good. And then we just need to put a thin foundation on top to act as a roof structure. Like so. Yeah, that actually is kind of cool. And I crashed my game. Oh, you Just let me mute for a second. Hello. Hi, everyone. Hi. I hope we didn't lose too much. Send and restart. Oh, I was so proud of the progress we were making. We've detected a cloud sync conflict. Which file would you like to use to store your game data? The local file is the most up to date, so let's do that. Up. Load to cloud. Oh no, says Gigi Nennert. No. What you going to do? What you do? Klein Problem. Das ist nicht gut. But you know, it happens. This is the first crash I've had for a game that's in early access, so I'm not gonna complain too much. We did lose a bunch of progress, so let me just check my settings. I want to see if I can make autosave sooner. That's sometimes the thing. Like autosave every couple of minutes. It's controls, user interface, blah blah blah. These are all just video settings, audio settings. Arachnophobia mode. Ah, here it is. Well, we have it set to every 5 minutes, so we couldn't have lost that much progress. Let's see how much we actually lost before we get spazzy and start saving every minute. It's not worth it. I mean, we know what we want to achieve. We know how to achieve it. Yeah, we didn't lose much, Chad. That's fine. As long as you're cool with it, I'm cool. In fact, it's gonna let us make this all so much better in the long run. We're gonna make it so much cooler. Don't stop us now. I'm having such a good time. Having a ball. Don't stop me now. Having such a good time. Now give me a call. I don't know the words, but that's par for the course with me with music. I love music so much, and I sing it all the time. But my better half can attest to the fact that I don't know the words to songs, so I just Weird Al the crap out of them and make them my own, shall we say. Sometimes to the betterment of the song, usually to the detriment of the song. See, I'm making this better. We're already making it better. Though, I don't like that, chat. We'll see if the game writes it out. I'd be really happy if it did, but it probably won't. Okay, let's just keep... You know, we're not actually even going to see this one very much. The reason being is it's going to be encased, right? So, I mean, partially encased. Put that there. And let's get these going again. Why are you not locking in? Do I have this backwards? I do. Because, you know, that's just how I do, chat. Why? Why is it so hard, chat? Life is hard. Okay. Is that better? Yeah, it looks like it's lined up. Let's restart this half of our concrete concern. Then we just need to put those walls in play. Okay, we're good. 1, 2. 1. 2. Guys will go in place. If I can get it to snap. Oh, I don't like that. You see those power lines running through it? That'd be ugly. Okay, well then, you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna remove these. It's gonna be like a stepped system. I'm okay with that. And we need to just get our foundation up in place, and we don't want the heavy foundation. We want the 1 meter thick foundation. Okay. Now, in theory, we should be able to run... No. We should be able to run our conveyor belt from that point over to that point. Now we just have to figure out how to get up there. Temporary ramps? Temporary ramps, alright. Temporary ramps it is. Hope we don't have to come up here and fix anything, chat. So we're gonna put in... Oh, right, so... we have to get over top of these guys. No, we don't. Because we can go... We're gonna be feeding down into this section. This is where the extra assembler is gonna be. So we don't have to worry about it. Just, put one, say, here. One here. I kind of need this one to turn, though. Just have, like, a slight angle. So, 4. Really intense angle. What if we push this over and went like this? Yeah. Now, we just take conveyor belt. Patch it. Like that. And then we bring this one over here. And then the idea is that we're just going to feed down into that sort of facility. Which we haven't built yet, chat, but we will. So we have, if these are our heavy plates, which are stacking up, all we have to do is put an assembler in here. So let's drop foundation. I'm actually going to, I don't want to pave over paradise entirely. I'm going to do something like this. And we'll put our assembler here, and then this this conveyor belt will come down and land here. It'll work well for me. Excellent. Okay, so we're about to have power failure for sure. We're so low on biomass at this point, but that's okay. I'm enjoying building, and when we run out of power, we'll go on an excursion. We'll go look at the world and collect biomass in the process. So the assembler is gonna go... Oh, we need the rotors, which you can see just sitting up there. They're all ready to make the journey. Hello? Can I have these? Can I have some? Gimme, gimme. Never gets. Don't you know your manners yet? But, you know, I mean, throughout history, there's been lots of takers. They've done pretty well for themselves. The Mongols, huh? Okay, so we need... What are we missing now? Nothing. We're good. Why don't we... We put it... Do we want it perfectly centered? Or do we want it off-center up in this corner? If we put it in the corner, then that'll line up nicely with that. Where our reinforced plates are coming from. And give enough room for our rotor conveyor to come down. Just, you know, it's so frustrating that I can't see where the edges are. And I know I can use the control snap, but... Okay, that worked out pretty okay. I will not complain anymore, chat. I mean, I kind of wish I'd put support under here. Oh, I can do it, post-hoc. That's awesome. See, because we don't want to mess with the immersion. Immersion is important. And again, oh my gosh, we're still at 5 viewers. This is amazing. Normally we go up and down like crazy, and we usually tend to sit around 2.5. So we've doubled our average viewers right now. Thank you to everybody who's just hanging out. This is going to be very good to get us close to affiliate status. So thank you. And remember, if you want to just lurk and watch, that's totally cool. If you just want to watch for a little bit and then leave, like, you do your thing. I'm here to entertain, not make demands. So, but I did want to say I really appreciate people providing support, and I will say that a lot because I mean it. So how can we do this? Something like that. Like, I don't want it to look very ugly, and especially since we knew, sorry, that's one of my things. I put an X in especially since we might build out further this way. So what's the best way to do this? It might be better to actually come around behind this, you know, like sweep around, because that allows us to continue building out here. You know what I mean? So this can continue into a factory location here. I mean, we could always fix it later. Here's what I'm thinking, chat. We're gonna remove this. Remove that. I want this to look cool, so let's do that. We're gonna... Oops, I meant to give that extra height. Sorry, chat. I've played this game now for... let's see, maybe 8 or 9 hours. I'm still trying to figure it out. And so what is this? If I go like that, how does that look? Yeah, that's fine. The idea being is we'll kind of do a build that sweeps out this way. We'll find like a hole somewhere in here. Somewhere, like maybe over here. Let's get up on something so we have a little bit of an advantage, height advantage. We can put that, say, there. I think this will be fine. And there goes Dar. Down to Dar. Yar, Darby. A conveyor belt. Has anybody watched Black Sails? It's on Stars on Amazon Prime. It's like a pirate TV show about pirates. Yar. Darby pirates here. Yar. Oh, there goes our power. Jazz butt. Oh yeah, and we were gonna get rid of this because this is ugly. So let's do that. And then what we can do is we can bring our conveyor in along the side of here. Right here. And do that meow. Anyway, I've started watching it. I've not even finished the first episode because I don't have time to watch television. I gotta be streaming. It's good. You know, I mean, it's not great. The sets are quite impressive. Give them that much. And then this guy goes over here. And then we'll put another one here. Down. No. There. Thank you. How does that look? We get it as close to being over here as possible? Like, I mean, the Black Sail show starts out with a ship-to-ship battle, and it doesn't look like low quality. It actually looks really good. So anyway, just if you need something to watch, maybe give that a try and let me know what you think of it. And if you hates it, Precious, you just don't tell me. You go tell somebody else. You tell my manager. GG, you're gonna get a lot of complaints. This is really annoying me. I thought you could do this sort of ex posto facto. I'm just making up words now. So I think in this case we are gonna have to put our conveyor pull down first. About we put it here. Ah, my Lieben. I do this with such grace, eh, chat? Oh well, what are you gonna do? Do it with grace, maybe? Okay, I try. I try harder. Don't be sorry. Be better. What game is that from, chat? Don't be sorry. Be better. Okay, that looks good. So now we can power this thing up once we get power to the rest of the base, of course. And go from there. So we're going to tell this. Oh, modular frames. So that actually, we could split our modular frames and put another one here. I don't know what modular frames are for yet. We haven't unlocked that, I guess. So, but that's good. We can expand over here and split out our heavy production to go there, and we can build more iron rods from over there. So it'll work out nicely in the long run regardless. So let's set what it's going to be doing, which is smart plating, and then we'll feed the smart plating up to our space elevator. 2 reinforced plates, and no, it's 1 to 1. It's 2 per minute. Grr. I can do math. Something someone should never do on stream. Never ever do math on stream. Unless you're real good at it. You will feed there. And then for now, we're just gonna pop one more pole. Let's say right there. Power goes from here and there. Now it's just an issue of biomassing, right? And that's easy because we wanted to do a little exploration. We're like right out, aren't we? We don't even have flowers. So what we'll do is we'll go on an excursion and have a chat while we run. While I run to you, I can run all night. I don't know the words to his song, and I can run to you. Who's that? That's Brian Adams, right? Those of you not from Canada probably don't have any idea who that is. Because Canada is a small population that turns out some really talented artists, but it's hard for them to get, what's the word? Traction in other markets. But here in Canada, in Canuckistan, they forcibly make people play Canadian content on television and on the radio. So we get exposed to a lot of really good artists that the world doesn't necessarily get exposed to because they're saturated. Super saturated. What is this green stuff? I just feel like it's poisonous. I've stayed away from it. But I think since we're on an excursion, we should do it for science. Yeah, no, it hurts. Damage to fix-it property. See, and they even talk about it in a way that's very like you're their property, or if you're not their property, they're more concerned about their property than they are about you. That's what I'm starting to think. We're not here. We're more like indentured laborers or members of a penal colony or something. And you'll notice we didn't even see our face on the title screen, which makes me think, what if we're not even a person? What if we're like a robot? Let's not defoliate the entire planet here. Want to have a little bit of lovely stuff to look at. Maybe we can find... Oh, there's a power slug. Let's go get the power slug. How many of you in chat have actually used a real chainsaw? I love using chainsaws, but the first time I used one, I was terrified. They are like... It's a very visceral experience. You do not know what it's like until you actually hold one. And I don't mean like tiny ones, like real chainsaws. Even the tiny ones are kind of scary. You're worried that it's going to kick back on you. It's not like a Space Marine chainsword, you know, that has the guard on the other side. So when you're hacking away at the the enemies of mankind, when you're wiping out... What is this? Impure iron ore. Oh, hey, buddy. How you doing? Yeah, so when you're hacking apart at the enemies of mankind, the heretics, the Xenos, the unclean, you, please stop. If it bounces back, you don't cut your head open. And also, Space Marines are super healing, super powered, and often wear armor. So, yeah. And we don't have that as scrawny little humans. Scrawny little meat blisters. Blood blisters, meat bags. That's what we are, just meat bags. Come here. Hi, buddy. Not enough room. That always happens. Every time. It's like clockwork. When I find these guys, I don't have the room. What do we not... We don't need that. But we do need this power slug. Come to me. And we're pretty close to have loaded ourselves up. Well, maybe... Let's... Oh man, I love when the moon rises. Everything gets that bluey tinge. It's beautiful. How are things going with the green screen? Still really good. I'm really happy with this. And thanks to Gigi Nanner, because she actually gifted this to me. And also did me a solid and helped me set it up. So I have become more handy chat, and actually was able to recognize some of the problems myself. What is this? Oh god. Oh god. Hello? How are ya? Whoop! Nope. Nope. I hit the wrong button. And then I got this dude on me now. That's it. Had enough of you. Oh, there's two of them. It burns, chat. Time for some fanatic level plays. Yes! You're next, buddy. One more. One more, come on. Deked him! Yeah! Sorry, if the wildlife is gonna try to roast me, put me in a barbecue and have a little tasty taste, I'm gonna roast them. Mechanical Animal says, do we get special parking if we are handy Chad? That's a good question. That is a good question. That's like a double entendre, right? To be handy and to be handy capable. What's this? Oh, this is a doggo. Hey, buddy. I'm pressing E, it's not letting me pet it. Maybe I have to have an empty lot? I don't know. Here, let's just drop this for a second. Hi. Can I pet you? Hey, buddy. Now I can't find my Xenozabber. There it is. Oh, bull. There is definitely space. I don't like this aspect of the game that, you know, it doesn't try to, like, auto-fill your inventory. If there's space, it should just do that. Also, that reminds me, we need to eat this stuff. What is this? Pure sulfur. Ooh. We do need to... We should collect that. What do we not need? That's... Well, we can eat all this barrel root to heal up. That'll make space. Yeah, no, I got it. I got it this time. Mechanical. That's why I was like, yes, there was definitely the ... chat. I become more handy, chat. But it is a double entendre.
Data shows this as a mix of sulfide and sulfate minerals. It could be an indication of recent volcanic activity. A new research tree exploring volatile self-defense applications can now be accessed in the MAM.
Like, what do you mean, explosives? Because if that's true, damn! Can I not pick this up? Am I totally loaded? I'm totally loaded. Fully loaded. Not totally loaded. I did not have drinks before streaming. I'm not actually gonna fight that guy because I didn't even pick up his chitin. Wow, we really went far from base. For us. Look at this dude, he's like, I'm not letting up. I want your wallet, mate. You're typing a handy versus handsy joke. Yes, if the women don't find you handsome, at least they'll find you handsy. I mean handy. Yeah, I don't think that joke survives the hashtag #MeToo situation. Movement. That's the word I was looking for. It's interesting because, like, I've been rewatching movies from my childhood and through a new lens, right? Through the sort of the renewed feminist movement and the hashtag #MeToo and all that, Black Lives Matter. All of it's important stuff, and it's just really interesting to see how some comedy or drama just doesn't survive well as a result of the change in the time. Okay, so this one's doing pretty good. We just need to we should probably very quickly make a crafting bench over here so that we can drop let's just put it something vaguely level. And then we can make, without going back to base, we can make biomass from, let's do leaves. We don't have space. All right, so do we have any biomass on us that we can feed into this thing? None made at the moment. So let's just drop, we'll drop the granite because it's easy to see. Let's make biomass. Don't want to make too much. Yeah, that's perfect. That leaves us room to pick this stuff up, and we can go back to base and charge everything up. Is this thing running? It is running, but oh, it's because this is all blocked up because our main base is processing nothing as a result of our inability to stay ahead of the energy biomass curve issue. This is why we need, like, eons to collect stuff for us. Whee! I can see my house from here! Oh, I'm getting hungry. I ate before I streamed, but apparently not enough. So we can put... Do we have enough petals to make this worthwhile? Sure, let's just do that. And then we will cram out biomass. Wood. Make it happen. Make it so. And we're gonna fill up, so let's just throw... Oh, you know what the mistake I made was I never put back the foundation creating concrete over here. We'll keep 2.5 stacks worth of it on us, and then that'll create some space in our inventory. That's the kind of thing you're supposed to point out to me, chat, because clearly you can't rely on me. Mechanical says, an interesting conversation could be had discussing the differences, similarities, and causes and effects of art and culture evolution versus actual cancel culture as it pertains to older works in a modern lens. Yeah, totally. In fact, it's interesting because I was talking to somebody the other day and we were lamenting the fact that, you know, Joss Whedon is caught up in the hashtag #MeToo cancel culture type stuff. And I love his work, and she does as well. And so we've been trying to find this way to separate the artist from the art, right? So that you can still enjoy the art if it's, you know, if it suits societal norms that you deem important, current societal norms that you deem important. You can enjoy that art without it having it tainted by, you know, the actions of an artist or artists who are part of it, like the director and writer in the case of Joss Whedon. Stuff like that, right? And it's interesting. It was a very interesting discussion. And you know, cancel culture has its place when you think about it. Here, just let me get that going. So in the case of, like, here's an example. I'm gonna struggle with names, so give me just a second. Who is the lead actor from Half-Baked? Name. This should be in the top. It's right on the tip of my tongue, and I'm having a total meltdown. Chat will help me. And if they do not, this was a stillborn dream. Me trying to make this point. Dave Chappelle, thank you. Mechanical Animal coming to the rescue, as always. So, Dave Chappelle, they recently sold the rights to his show from one streaming service to another, and he didn't get a penny. And so he reached out to his fans and said, do not watch this show. I'm getting nothing for this. And so they did. And the reaction was sufficient enough that they decided to pony up and pay. So he got paid because of cancel culture, right? And so you could think of that from the perspective of the artist. That was great. From the perspective of the people who were running the streaming service or network or whatever it was, that it was bad for them because their bottom line had been based on not having to pay, right? So very interesting stuff. I'm gonna move this. Here's a slug. We'll give a slug there. I mean, is there any other sort of like researchy stuff that we can do? Turn off that light now. Alien organisms. We need 10 chitin. We do have 3 of these, so let's do this. Alien biomass. I feel really bad about that, Chad. Just to be clear, I feel bad. What's this? A medicinal inhaler. Cool. Now I feel less bad. They do attack me after all. And look, we found a use for our modular frames. Inflated pocket dimension, so we get 5 more inventory slots. Well, now we gotta go hunting. This is big buck hunter kind of stuff going on. And we need more chitin. So yeah. Let's get our new system running. I think it actually is. I think I actually planned ahead. I did. It is working. So the one thing we do have to do here though is we don't really need to collect this stuff. We just need to send it up to the space elevator. So that means taking a conveyor belt. I want to do reasonable turns here. Bring it out. There. That. Bring this around. Wish there was a button that would be like, here's a 45-degree turn. So it was really obvious. I guess I just gotta get good. Get good. Why was it okay with that and then suddenly not okay with it? Like, I'm sure there's ways to figure out the angles by virtue of just laying down, like, foundations that you know are correct. Like, what their angles are, and then work from there, but feels very laissez-faire when I want exact measures. One thing I do need to do before we get too far up here is figure out where we're supposed to feed this thing. Where is its bouche, its mouth? Those are the conveyors. Do we need to power this thing? There's conveyors there. So the conveyors are on the wrong side. I built this the wrong way. I mean, I could turn it. I think I am gonna turn it. No, because I was really happy with the layout. So we're not gonna do that. I like the undercroft aspect of things. I thought it looked kind of cool. So we'll just feed our conveyor belt around the back and side. That'll be fine. What time are we at, chat? We are 2 hours into the stream, so remember, hydrate. I will lead by example. And get up and move around. Stretch those legs. Don't turn off your stream. Oh, we don't have enough plates. We didn't, I didn't plan ahead, chat. Sorry about that. So, I'm not going to take plates from here. Take them from here. See, this is another reason that we need that ramp system or something, because now all our resources are up there. Because I'm a silly billy. I mean, I suppose we could take a few steel plates from over here since it's backing up. Sure, let's just take a whole stack. Thank you very much. How about you? Take one of these. I like this world. It's very pretty. You can tell it's been handcrafted. I had to ask though. I was like, is this game procedurally generated? Because it's really pretty for being procedurally generated. I'm just doing these in sort of like, or in lengths, because I like the idea. It's immersive to have, you know, support structures. I'm over. Where are we at? Say, what there? Here, to there. So then that should lead to filling this up, and then we can load it, seal it, and start delivering stuff up to the mothership, because that's apparently our raison d'etre. It's why we exist. Look at this! All the stuff we've collected, and then this very slow... Oh, and they're building 2 a minute, right? So this is 0 time, 30 seconds, a minute, maybe? Yeah, it should be, approximately. If we're building at maximum efficiency, which we, in theory, are. We're short on rotors. I mean, we can fill it up, get rotors to maximum. The rotors come down, they come from a long way, so they're much slower. Ooh, this is ugly. You know, likey. Oh, look at that, it's so gross, chat. It makes me so unhappy. Can we fix it? Shall we fix it? Yeah, we'll fix it. F. Away. Away. Fix it. I'm gonna line it up here. Let's try this. That'll go like that. This will come down like that. That look better? I mean, it's certainly not going to win any awards for being coolest build, but it looks very nice now. And I wonder if we get close enough, we could jump off this thing, off this conveyor belt onto there. No such luck. I was hopeful, but no. Mechanical says, I don't think you can say stillborn dream. Yeah, prob's not. We did put this arc in so that... I don't know if it's actually necessary. Meh. That's fine. We do... No! I'm so hopeful, Chad. I believed. Yeet! Okay, let's try this. Nope. This is gonna happen, Chad. And you're gonna watch it happen. Whether you like it or not. Alright, here we go. Slide and leap. And it's not enough. I just can't get enough inertia going. So, how do we get up here when we need to be up here? We gotta unlock ladders. That's what we're gonna do. Gotta unlock a ladder. Or we could put up a viewing post. So what were we trying to do here? Let's put in everything we need. Steel plates. Concrete. Concrete. Shiny red button. Which one did this? What did that give us?
Milestone reached. You have been given early access to the anti-waste effort for stress testing of materials on exoplanets bonus program.
We did complete the space elevator. Come on.
Resource sink, depending on their amount and complexity, will grant you coupons in the Awesome store, which can be exchanged for bonus rewards.
Okay, we're good.
Examples of bonus
No, we're not good.
Parts,
Keep talking.
tools, factory attachments, and cosmetics. Fixit is working hard to develop additional options, which will be added to the Awesome store in the future.
The Awesome store. Love
Go
it.
that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
Go awesome. Go that extra kilometer. Go awesome. I love this game. So good. 7 viewers. Holy moly. We're doing something right today. Thanks to everyone for coming. Means a great deal. We're working hard to get our Twitch affiliate, and we are trying to get our average viewers up, because that's the last thing we got to do. We've got 53 followers. We've got more than enough hours put in and number of days put in streamed per month. Just need the average viewers up. So thank you to everybody who's come and supported the channel. So what we were trying to do? We were going to do quartz, because we have enough quartz now. I want this silica. I don't know what it does, but I want it. Or would it be better to get whatever this is? Let's do this. Mercure, hi, good to see you. Yes, we hit 50 followers. Let's go. Yeah. Yo, chat. We made it to, yeah, we're at 53 right now. That's why you don't see the followers goal anymore. I pulled it down because that just seemed obnoxious. Which I am at times. But I felt that people deserved to get free of that. What's this? The crystal oscillator is an electronic oscillator circuit that uses the mechanical resonance of a vibrating crystal to create an electrical signal with a precise frequency. So it's like a radio, essentially? Interesting. I also don't like definitions that use the word in the definition. A crystal oscillator is an electronic oscillator. Okay, come on. You can't say oscillator. You've already said oscillator in the word. Sulfur. How much sulfur do we need to make this happen? Let's do it. Start that research. What is this? Black powder? What? What do we need to get this? We need coal. How do we get coal? We'll have to find that out. GG Nennard says, Pika man, you're on fire. Thank you. Reminds me of that Homer Simpson quote where he's like, my ears are burning. We're not talking about you, Dad. No, I lit a Q-tip and put it in my ear to see inside. Now my ears are burning. Oh, Homer. You're such an idiot. But we love you. Okay, so that's great. That totally worked out. Let's see what the new stuff is that we've got. Under specials, we have the Awesome Sink and the Awesome Shop. You redeem your Fix-It coupons here. Okay, so hold on a second. Got excess resources? Fear not, for Fix-It does not waste. The newly developed Awesome Sink turns any useful part straight into research data as fast as you can supply it. Participating pioneers will be compensated with coupons to spend at the awesome shop, which is here, where you redeem your Fix-It coupons. For those employees going the extra kilometer, we have set aside special bonus milestones and rewards. Get your coupons in the Awesome Sync program now. Awesome. All right. Quite literally. Awesome. Why am I looking at chat? I'm looking, there's chat. This is reading chat. I can be taught. It's just a very slow process. My dog learns faster. Speaking of which, I've been teaching Warren to do what we call play dead. You may have heard of this trick, and he's actually learning it. It's amazing. He's hilarious. But he gets really amped up because he's extremely food driven. So you'll offer him a treat, and he'll get very excited, which is understandable. We all get excited when we're offered treats, right? But then he'll start predicting or, you know, like forecasting what the actual command's gonna be, and he will go through all of his routines. Like he'll try to play dead, he'll try to roll over, he'll try to turn around, he'll try to stand up, he'll try to sit down, he'll try to give you his paw. It's hilarious. Like when he's really amped up, he goes wild. But yeah, we've managed to teach our old dog, a 12-year-old, 13-year-old Chow Chow German Shepherd mix with other things in there. Teach him the importance of playing dead. When the apocalypse comes and the zombies come, we'll get him to play dead and he won't get eaten. So see, now we have a way, we have made a jerry-rigged solution. We can somehow build ladders there, ladders here, but we cannot build ladders up walls because, gosh, that's confusing, chat. So, wow, look at all the steel plate that we can take now. What about this? We'll take some screws, why not? And we'll take some cable, so we don't have to come back up here. How do I max out my cable? I do it like that. That worked. That worked very well. I'm gonna throw these in here. I don't want them. Is anybody watching Snowpiercer? Did anybody watch season 2? I am interested to see what you think, without spoiling it for people who don't want it spoiled. But yeah, I'm very intrigued. My better half and I watched it, and I'm not quite sure what I think of it, to be honest. I think I like it, but it was, yeah. So Jennifer Connelly's in the show, and the one thing I will say it's not a spoiler per se, but she's barely in season 2. When she was a central player of season 1, apparently she was too busy for season 2. That's the party line that they're selling at the moment. I don't know if it's true, but she does look busy on IMDb. So hopefully that's what's up, and it's not that somebody did something bad and it caused frustration and they shut everything down. Like, she was like, I'm done. I'm not working with you people anymore. But anyway, yeah, it was really disappointing that she wasn't in the show because she's such a very strong actor. I think that's the term now, right? You don't call them actresses anymore. You call... everyone's just an actor now. But yeah, she's a really strong actor. And I first saw her in Labyrinth. That's how old I am, chat. Speaking of which, this is my birthday week. So thank you to everybody coming to the stream, because we're not really doing a birthday stream. I'm 44. I'm too old for that kind of thing. But it feels nice to be streaming on my birthday week and having 9 viewers. 9 viewers! These are like, we're getting to, and they're hanging around. There's a difference between having 9 viewers for 2 minutes versus 9 viewers for, you know, for like an hour. So yeah, wow, thank you, chat. Thank you for coming. Come on, choppy choppy. We really need to find more sulfur so that we can make things that explode. Because if there's one thing that drives Pikeman, it's things go big bada boom. I like big bada boom. Found more sulfur. So one of the things we might be able to do now, chat, with this extra sulfur, is we can put it in our locator and go hunting for it. This is something we haven't used much of just yet. Hey Verkir, do you know if come on, words, you can do it. Come on, brain. Do you know when ladders come into the game? Like you can build ladders? Is that a thing? Oz Rules, there it is, was mentioning that ladders are a thing, I just don't have them yet. I was wondering if you knew when they came in, because you've played it, Oz has just watched the game. Not that there's anything wrong with that. In fact, Oz has been giving me some very good hints and advice, which I've been very grateful for. Not sure, probably not for a little bit. Okay, well, thanks for that, what I already knew. No, I'm just kidding. Thanks, I appreciate it. I do. Just being a silly Billy. We had 9 viewers, and then I thanked them profusely for joining, and then they decided, forget it, we're out of here. Yeah. Alright, so we don't have space to do the crafting. I am gonna drop off some of the cable. I would like it sorted, though. Yes, thank you. I think we just need 1 stack of cable. We use a lot of... steel plates, so I'm gonna... Oh, I didn't mean to hit store all. I thought this said sort all. Derp. Derp. Okay, I'll sort this side. We don't need the cable. We should just... I don't know what we should do with this ingots. We don't even need them. I mean, we should just throw them out. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to stuff them in a machine, and if they don't fit, they're getting tossed. Just gonna throw them on the ground, or... Hey, we have storage kits over here. There you go. I need to do something about this, chat, but I really would rather be building than fiddling with my storage at the moment. I'll do that off stream. Okay, so we'll give one of these over there, one of those. Take the flowers and throw them in. I don't care. On flowers, we don't need them. We do need to make the biomass, so I'm going to take that. Yep. Okay, we're good. Let's make the biomass. Yeah. So how is everybody else doing? How is my chat today? Verkir, did you stream today? How about you, Mechanical? Did you do any streaming this weekend? Yeah, a note to chat, Mechanical is a new streamer, and so trying to remember what he is playing a bit right now. It's Gunfire, so it's sort of like a cel-shaded first-person shooter game. Just Tuesday and Thursday for Verkir, and Verkir does Hollow Knight runs, and makes me look really bad at those style of games. He's very good at it. So anyway, both of them are worth checking out if you enjoy that kind of content. And they are both nice and interesting people. And big supporters of the channel, which is I'm very grateful for. Sorry, I'm just quickly charging up our power generators. I wish we could go plug some people into this, like in the Matrix, so that we don't have to keep doing this, but it is what it is, chat. Need power. And I am going to turn down the audio, the music on my side, because it's getting annoying to me. Plus, I also want to get a, what do you call it, a DMCA. Because that is more and more things these days. Medical says, maybe this afternoon in terms of streaming. Oh, it's Mech-Animal. I thought it was Mechanical Animal. Isn't it Mechanical Animal somewhere, or is it just all Mechanical Animal? I thought the whole thing was Mechanical Animal, and that you just contracted it on one of your services. Like YouTube or something like that. But yeah, if it's Mech-Animal, I apologize. I had no idea. You, well, I'm gonna just blame the victim here and been like, you've had so many opportunities to tell me. Given that our shared last name is chronically mispronounced, you think I would have more more empathy and sympathy here. So can you feed... It's interesting, you can feed stuff into this. It has a conveyor. Is this gonna, like, kill us in terms of power consumption, though? Look at how fast we are eating through this stuff. Wait. Mech. Oh, if I've been saying mech animal? I thought I said mech animal. Well, you know, you can't trust me. I absolutely have said that wrong then a lot. Mech animal. I'm pretty sure I've said mech in the past. Must just be one of those, I'm getting senior at the moment. A senior's moment, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Where do we want to put this, chat? Anyway, yeah, so if you're streaming to this afternoon, that's great. Very excited for you. I will try to pop in and watch. The better half is working today on her moonlighting projects. So I will likely be puttering after the stream. What am I looking for here? We wanted... What was one again? Why is the equipment workshop on a quick hit? It seems wrong. Let's fix that. We don't need it to be on a hot button. What else do we need on hot buttons? Foundations, walls. Oh, we overwrote the power pole by accident. Herp derp, that was my fault. Got a beep beep beepity boo. Sorry, my phone went wibble wobble. Give me a second there, chat. Hey, awesome. So that was my oldest nephew who was saying that he's playing Xbox and watching him stream and he's really enjoying the content. Well, thank you. I won't say your first name on stream. You'll have to let me know your handle at some point. I might be able to guess it based on who's on here. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. It means a lot. Oldest nephew, you are rad. Did you check out the NASA streams? Because they're really cool, huh? If you've had an opportunity to check them out. I love it. So cool. Okay, so we are going to put in the awesome sink over here. There's only, you can only feed in to it. That's awesome. I love it. Because nothing comes out. That's just how they do. Approaching another clearance. What way? Do something like this? Yeah, that feels good. So we put stuff, we have to power it, and then I guess we dump some things in here, we print some coupons, and then we can get some cool stuff from the awesome shop, which we can probably put very close to it. I swear I'm not going to spend any more time on my chat here, my phone chat. I just wanted to... The Didact. Cool. So the handle for my family member, the Didact, is that is cool. That's a very cool name, and I can thank you for supporting the channel now. Thanks for doing that. You're tops in my book. Not like that lay about your brother. Which brother? I'll let you pick one. I'm kidding. I love all my nephews. They're amazing. And all, like, super different, which I really think is amazing. Like, all very unique. What am I looking for here? We do it just like so? Is that how this works? Ooh. Oh, chat, check this out. What? What? We can get a little fix-it car? Ladders! Haha! It's like the promised land. Oh, chat, this is so good. beacons. We can get a coffee cup. And we can get some parts. Oh, I'm so down with this. So we need, let's get 4 coupons. We absolutely got to get that ladder in place, okay? What do we need to do to make it happen? We need to power it, so I can handle that. That's something I feel fully enabled to do. All right. Okay, so oh, do I actually, I can't like feed it myself. I actually have to, oh, you know what we could do? Rick DK, you need to belt things into it. And hello, hi Rick. Thanks for letting me know. So can we, like, could we just have ore go pouring into it? Like if we found one of our unused ore facilities, like plug that in, drive a bunch of ore into this place. I bet you get more for like better items, like items that require more processing or something. Because I was kind of thinking we could see where the nearest iron ore is. Like there's some untapped over here, and then we'd run. Well, yes, it doesn't give you high points, but yes, okay. What do you recommend driving into it at my level? Like I'm like tier 3. Starting tier 3. I'm still in tier 2. You have any thoughts on that? And if you don't, that's no worries. Like, not trying to back you into a corner. So, we are feeding the space elevator at the moment. And I think we might be actually there. Sorry, I'm getting flooded. We have so many viewers and so many people providing support to the channel. I know it seems like not much, but it's a ton to me. And it feels really good, and it's making it really hard for me to like concentrate on the game. I'm just having, you know, I'm just feeling really cognitively flooded in a good way. So thanks to everybody for attending and helping me get my numbers up. We're gonna be really close to getting affiliates soon. There it is. Let's do this. Oh, ka-chunk. Oh, look at that, chat. Hold on a second. You gotta be prepared for pictures, right? Okay, so photo mode. Let's come back. We've locked it in place. That looks so cool. Need to get further away. I'll take screenshots in my own time. Sorry, chat. Okay, seal it. Ka-choom. I like that they put these visceral things in, like pulling down fuses and pushing buttons, levers. Do it. This game totally lights me up. Like, I just feel so happy when I play it. That is so cool. Well done, developers. You really made me, like, happy camper. I love this. So cool. So what happens now? So now we gotta feed it smart plating, versatile frameworks, automated wiring. Wow. Okay, that's gonna take a bit. It's gonna take quite a bit of time, chat. But we'll figure it out. We're gonna have to feed something into here. What can we do? I mean, we have our piping here that we could feed in. So Rick says, whatever you have spare. Okay, well, we don't have a lot of spare stuff, to be totally honest. But what I'm kind of thinking we could do is we're always, you know what we are always spare on is cabling. We just seem to produce, yeah, ridiculous amounts of cable. So why don't we feed the cable in for just a little bit? I think that's alright, chat. Let's do that. So bring you up. And then that's like half my commentary when I'm building. And then so yeah, we're gonna bring We'll put another support in so this looks nice. Oh. Put the... that. We can make a sharp turn. Not that sharp, please. Then we're going to put another support in play. About sort of eyeball it. It would be great if somebody would mod in some like tools that helped you make better angles in this game. Maybe they've already done it. I haven't actually looked at any mods. I don't even know if this game supports modding, to be honest. That would be a missed opportunity, though. We're gonna go like that. Pick it up one level. We'll run the conveyor over. And then the conveyor will... I don't like that hard turn. It just doesn't look nice. Is it... Oh, you know what we can do, chat, is we can take the conveyor belt, this, we'll take it out partway ourselves, then it'll make sort of a nicer turn. Not really what I was hoping for. Try that again. There, that's nicer. So then we can feed some cable in here, and if it gets over the top, we can always turn it off, right? So what's it giving us? Oh, wow, you really do have to feed a lot into it, Rick. Alright, alright. Cool enough. We'll have to wait a little while for those coupons, but that's okay. It gives us something to aim for, right? Wow, this base has turned into a monstrosity. I hope I never walk away for it for longer than like a week, because I'll forget how it works. What connects into what. Oh boy. So, where are you here? So the Didac, I was gonna say, I was actually thinking that your handle would be something like, something to do with Neo. In fact, I made a reference to the Matrix, or you probably came online. That whole like, you hear that, Mr. Anderson? That is the sound of inevitability. That is the sound of your death. Goodbye, Mr. Anderson. My name is Neo. Don't have enough to build. Don't have enough to build. Don't have enough to build. Alright, well, it's time to go on an excursion to get ourselves... Oh, you know what we're gonna do before we go on an excursion? We're gonna try to get our item detector to detect sulfur or granite so that we can pick up a bunch of that while we're on our excursion. It's gonna be a biomass / mapping / find sulfur or granite so that we can progress. And we'll get to see some of the countryside. Each ticket gets more expensive as well. Oh, no! Well, I appreciate you telling me that, Rick. It certainly has brought me down. I'm feeling so bad now. But at least I'm prepared for it, right? So we should probably ditch some of this stuff if we're actually going to try to do like some serious collecting. And we'll go and ditch a little bit more in one of these units. We will move these at some point, but just not now. Why do we have 100 iron ingots? What did I do wrong, chat? I do want beacons. I don't need the plates. So I think this is good. The only thing else that I would really like to do at this point is make sure I have enough biofuel for the chainsaw, because it would suck to be out there and then run out of biofuel. What do we need for this? Oh, we have to make... Okay. Let us go and collect a little bit of leaves. Chainsaw. Does anybody happen to know if in this game this type of foliage grows back over time, or if you like completely defoliate a section of the map, it's just, that's it. No more. You know, you've created the Sahara Desert. This is Brazil. You wiped out the rainforest. Well done. Okay, so we need to make a little bio. So we can build some biomass to build biofuel. Probably want to have like 10 of these. I think that's... We'll get one more, that's sufficient. Yeah, that's good. And then we're now gonna head out and explore. You okay with that, chat? A little bit of exploration? Let's check our awesome tickets though before we go out. Oh man, look at how pretty this is. Let's empty our hands. Just get a picture. Oh, turn off my... There we go. Also, as always, I mean, there's a lot of new viewers. I'm always happy to share the screenshots that we take when we're playing. It's not because the screenshots are particularly amazing. Normally my good screenshots come when I'm doing screen archery on my own. Not... because it doesn't make like great viewing to watch me just sitting there trying to set up a shot. I am interested in the future to get it to the point that you can see the Ansel overlay, which you can't right now. But I want to get it to the point that you can see it and then do part of a stream where I explain how I set up shots and how they come out looking as good as they do, as opposed to the base, like what I'm looking at. Like, what do you do to frame shots? What do you do to adjust the colors and all that kind of thing? Because some people are really interested in that. But right now, we're watching this game, and it's less interesting to be watching the game and have me, you know, squinting my eyes at the screen doing nothing. So we need to set up this thing. What is it called? Yeah. So we configure it at the MAM. How do we configure it? Press E to configure the MAM. No. Oh, this is what I'm trying to do. So I can search for power slugs. I thought I'd be able to search for sulfur. Is that not a thing? Is anyone else into making chainsaw sounds when Pikeman cuts stuff? Yeah, it's totally like, I've said this last stream, I think, how Ewan McGregor on the prequels of Star Wars would make the sounds of the lightsabers. Because it hadn't been fully in, so he would make it. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're like, Ewan, we can see your mouth moving and we can hear the sounds. Please stop. Oh! We got coupons! Damn! What are we getting? Ladders. In the cart. Buy all. Haha! Oh! Walkway... Oh no, we just get ladders, but the walkways, I was hovered over walkways, you get a whole bunch of stuff. This is so good, chat. This is like what I've been missing. Sulfur is a mineral, so in the V scanner. Oh, okay, thank you. Well, damn. Thank goodness for you. Hello? Did it make a sulfur thing? Oh! Oh, it's a kilometer away. All right, well, let's go. Let's go, team. Let's go. What were we trying to do? All right, we were going to put away this scanner, put the other things in our hands because we will get killed by the wildlife. Wow, it's still pinging. 3 kilometers away. Jeez. We will take the barrel route, or the barrel nut, sorry. And right around here is a whole bunch of that berry. It's probably not repopulated though. Look at the shadow from the base elevator. Shows you how fast night moves. Look at that. The shadow. We are not in Kansas anymore, people. Not in Kansas anymore, people. Pandora will eat you up and shit you out. That's such a good movie. I was actually reading that Avatar 2, 3, and 4... 5, is it? There definitely are 4 movies total. We're doing at least 3 more, maybe 4. I can't remember. But anyhow, the apparently my biggest complaint about Avatar is the fact that it's basically just Pocahontas in space, right? On another world. Which to me doesn't seem very... Just like, hello? What you bring me? Snacks!
Gee.
Yeah, water would be great. Oh, nice. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, thanks, honey. My better half. Boiling me. Though on that note, the thing she can't do for me is use the water closet. So can we all just take a few seconds and quickly use the washroom? So I'll be back in 30 seconds. I promise I'll wash my hands and be right back. I'm just gonna leave the screen up. It's fine. I'll be right back. Thanks for hanging around, everybody. Sweet baby Jesus, that was a toe curler. I had to go so bad. There are a few things as wonderful as a really solid pee. I mean, I can name some others, but maybe that's not appropriate. I don't know. It isn't Pikeman After Dark right now. This is middle of the day, so we have to be a little sensitive to our younger viewers, right? But, you know, it's like that whole scene from Family Guy where, you know, Peter has to go and buy a book about pooping because they got a potty train Stewie. They're like, I need a book on potty training. He's like, oh, yes, here. Everybody poops. And he's like, well, you know, maybe something a bit more authoritative. And he's like, ah, yes, well, we can have... what was it? It's like everybody poops and then nobody poops but you, and then he's like, well, we're Catholic. He's like, oh yes, well, what you have here is that's concentrated evil coming out of your backside and you're a very naughty boy. Anyway, the whole point being is we can talk about bodily functions on the show because they're natural, right? Just keep it reasonable. What is this? Impure iron ore. So we could actually get this and feed it all the way back to our awesome unit and just let that tick over forever. Oh, yes. The deeks! Aw. Anything you can do, I can do better. Oh. Gotcha. Getting a little stuttering there. Sorry chat, I gotta just make sure my performance metrics are okay. Yeah, stream quality's good. If you notice any stuttering, let me know. Rick says, you don't have to wash hands. It's your own keyboard and mouse, so I really don't care if you wash or not. It's you that has to live with it. It's true. That's a good point. But what if I'm that, like, that really sweet kind of fellow who lets other people use his gear? The cost of which is touching... touching the urine I've left on there. So gross. Alright. We're getting daylight back, so we should really, do some chopping. So that we can go back and call our mission a success. Where was the sulfur? Are we close to it? Yeah, it's just up there. So why don't we go up plateau? Like, I'm wondering if it's gonna show us like a tiny little node of sulfur, or if it's going to be like sulfur you collect. Like, I don't know how this works. Like, is it like iron? Will be a node, or is it you just collect tiny amounts of it and it's only used in research or something like that? That one's very far away. What the heck is that? Whoa, radiation! We're not gonna hang around there, chat. Ah! I gotta be this way! I see you. Oop. It's like he got a little confused there. He was like, I don't know what my programming is telling me to do. His pathfinding was struggling. So I gotta do that one last time. Sulfur. Should be very close now. And there we go, we ran out of power. Right over here. Alright, let's do this quick. Quickly. I found uranium. Okay. That's good. I don't know what to do with it. I think just die if for at this level, at this tier. But you know what we should do is we should throw down a beacon so that we know to come there. See, I do smart things occasionally, chat. Not often, but occasional. Remember, PhD just means you are book smart, right? You read lots and lots of journal articles. Oh man, that guy got me good. Oh, he looks bigger and horrible. He's not the average bear. He's not the average bear. Let's take advantage of his crappy pathfinding. Who's your daddy? I don't think he's gonna die, chat. He's just shrugging this off. Maybe I need grenades for him. This is where the black powder comes in handy. Oh, man. I feel like this is not a good idea. Maybe we need to hit him from the side, where he has no armor. We're gonna die. I'm out of here, chat. We need to come back with bigger guns. Gonna need a bigger boat. Maybe he's like protecting the sulfur. It's like, no sulfur for you. No sulfur for you. Let's get out the chainsaw. Maybe we can use the chainsaw on that guy, you know? How are we doing? Oh man, we're doing a bad job, or I'm doing a bad job of collecting wood. Let's move faster. It is a beautiful sight, that space elevator, eh? Gonna have a little nibble. Turkey pepperettes. So we were going to go until 3 or 4. Since we have a decent number of viewers, I think we'll hang on and go for closer to 4 before we call it. How close are we now? I mean, we're getting... The whole purpose of this is so that we don't have to do another run for biomass for a little while. I don't want to deforest the whole planet, so we're just gonna take bite-sized bits. You know, we're not clear cutters. This isn't a dark Pike Command stream. We're gonna try to be good to the planet. This is limestone. We found more limestone. Whoa, hold on a second. Pure limestone. I wonder if the limestone we have near us is pure or impure. Let's just mark it. Could be, that could be really worth our while in the future. Wrong one. Chainsaw noises. Just keep poking him, eventually he dies. Oh, really? Okay. Well, looking at my current health, maybe what we'll do is we'll fix ourselves to start. And we'll come back and we will make him deaded. We'll come with the holy hand grenade, right? Thou shalt count to 3, and the number shall only be 3. Thou shalt count not to 5, or to 2, unless thou countest on to 3. Classic. There we go. What are we at here? Yeah, I think that gives us sufficient. Now we'll just head back and pick up. Oh, right, we're on this promontory. I think there's a ramp here. Yeah, exactly where I thought the ramp was. Perfect. This pure? Impure. So that pure limestone we found was actually unusual. We probably have impure back at base camp. And I mean, that's not really something I'm deeply concerned about fixing at the moment, because you'll see our concrete concern over here is out of control. I'm actually thinking this might be a good thing to feed into the awesome machine. Like, we could deconstruct this, turn it around, feed it concrete for a while. No power. Right. That was something we were fixing. They're gonna walk around with his water berries in her hand, like little kids. You know, they walk around with all their sticky hands, and they touch all your things. You're like, yeah, this is why we can't have nice things. And then you realize how adorable they are, and you feel bad for like being like, don't touch stuff. I remember having I was looking after a little guy, and he ate some chocolate, and it was everywhere. On his hands, his face, all over his clothes. Just, like, all I could think was, I gotta just dunk him in a pool. The only way to clear this up. That ended up being pretty much what happened. He got a bath. How much is this giving us? Oh man, we have tons of biomass now. This is perfect. This is exactly where we wanted to be. Alright, so we're gonna feed you. This generator up to max. This generator, sorry. Then we have, what, 2 more generators to feed these guys. Ding dong. Wait. Hold on. That's what I'm trying to do. Then we have some loose biomass here. That's fine. So we can store that. Put all of our berries together and we'll keep them with us. I feel like getting a little frustrated with this storage. We're gonna put another storage unit over here. Oh, there's that ladder. Is it not? Oh, it makes me do it on the side here. But you know what we could do is throw down a couple of foundations. We don't have concrete. How do we not have concrete, chat? I dropped it, didn't I? So let's put a foundation down. God, why is it so hard to see? We want the thinner one. Oh my god, did I just do that? Alright, chat, bear with me. One there, one there. Then, it'll be easy for us to throw down a chest. Personal storage locker. Put it... What are we missing? Iron plates and iron rods. Well, we dropped a bunch of them in our other storage, so let's go grab them. This guy's good. Got plenty of this stuff collecting. Collect all of our odds and sods we dropped over here. How about you? Lots of screws, lots of cable. It's good to see those concerns are being driven well. And we should throw the switch. Ka-choom! Not even close? No. So, we need more power. Much more power. I just want to make sure that I haven't done anything wrong here. Everybody loaded. And make sure these two are loaded. Yep. So we just need to make more power, chat. Which I think is easily done at this point. Put one over here. I'm gonna remove this power pole. And we're going to not be in that inventory. We're gonna go to power, biomass burner, drop it in. Then we can put poles in. Yeah? Now what I should have remembered is what this thing is attached to. Is it powering this item here? Probably. You can go there. Need one power line feeding here, so this guy's without power, which we can pretty easily fix by connecting like that. This guy just needs to be worked into the grid. You're not gonna work. You're available. What if you did something like this, chat? That over there. And then all we have to do is load this up with biomass, which we need to make a little more of. I know, making biomass, it's riveting viewing. Sorry, chat, we're almost there. We'll get back to the exciting stuff in a second. The building. Yes. Alright, so full 200. Now let's see. There it is. So, like, you need that initial... You see that initial spike, eh? It goes up and then comes down to where we were. We were very close to the lineman at our limit. You can see. And then there's that initial surge. So yeah, and look at how fast we're using biomass. It's crazy. So we should probably put down a couple more biomass generators just so that it distributes the load and we don't have to do this as much. Is this just like... These completely askew? Or is that just the way they're built? No, they're fine. It doesn't look right. This one is not built right. Let's fix that. Alright. And everything's gonna shut down in a second, but we'll fix it. There. That's the way it's supposed to be. Okay. I'm particular, chat. Not super particular, but I am particular. Fuel in. Make sure we didn't leave it on the ground. No, it went into our inventory, and so we'll put two more. I mean, we could go vertical with our power if we wanted to. No, let's just drop two more burners in. What are we short on? We can't afford because we need iron rods. That's easy fixed. So over here, chat, turn off my flashlight. We don't need it. This section over here is our where we create our rotors. So we have more than enough excess here. We should probably actually have this feeding into a storage container, because as it backs up, it'll sit in the storage container. Ugh! So obvious. Let's do it. Okay. Drop a foundation. And then we will put in storage unit. Watch this. Those of you the uninitiated. Now, all of our rods will come into here, before they feed out to this unit. I want to do this quickly so that we don't create a real mess in our production line. But it's here so we don't fall off again, because that seems to be our status quo for us. Nope, that's too far out, so let's delete that. No. Okay, so it doesn't like that. Let's delete this. Try one more time. That should work. There it is. Perfect. So see, now what'll happen is as this backs up, chat, it'll start filling here, and then it'll build up in here instead of us reaching our maximum of 100 in this unit, and then it just stops producing, right? So we'll always have some excess of those units lying around for our use. We are going to delete the ugly ramp. I promised I would do that. There we go. Our vertical facility is complete. Now I am the master. Okay, so does that give us enough to actually build our power? Okay. And that's correctly placed. Good. How about this one? Our workshop, is it the workshop or is it the power pole that's the problem here? Tell you what, let's move the power pole over. And let's say like so. Repower everything. That. And then let's drop down, sorry, wrong menu. Like my thing. And it is the workshop. So what we'll do is we'll get rid of the workshop. I thought it would be fun to have something at an odd angle. Little did I know it would become the bane of my existence. Okay. So we need a workshop again. Is that under production? Equipment shop. That's what I meant to say. Put the equipment shop around here. Yeah, I like this idea. It's cool. So, like, we can just... There's a crafting bench here, there's a workshop here, and we can put some storage units in this area. Personal storage is what I mean. It's for quick access. Goods. Which is the front? That'll drive me crazy. That is the front, okay. Like so. There, and then we have access to items that we need. Nice and close. Okay, so now that we can drop down our next power generator, and it'll fit in here nicely, but I want it to sit correctly with the rest of them, so they're all following the same basic design. That looks right. Yeah, good. And so what we're going to do is put down a couple more pylons. that is all used up. But what we can do... How can we fix this, chat? Let's just do it this way. Not pretty, but it'll do for the time being. Now let's fill these suckers up. So biomass. And biomass. And then what we can do for now is just drop the rest of anything that's related to making biomass. We'll just get rid of it. And we don't have to go on a big trip. Rid of the wood. Rid of the chitin. Put the flowers down there. Sort it again. Do we really want to carry one barrel root with us, chat? Or barrel nut, not root? I don't want to. Final sort. Good to me. I think we're good. But where does that leave us? We are now able to get tier 3 items. Coal power. Damn. Stream quality's going well. Things look good. We are now 3 hours into the stream, so I'll recommend everybody have a sip of water. Get up and move around a little bit. I already did that, so I'm good. And thanks to everybody for hanging around. We are this close, for those of you joining the stream, just recently joined the stream, we're this close to getting affiliate status. We have everything we need, except we got to get our average viewers up. So the people who are hanging around, we have 10 viewers right now. If we're able to hold that for maybe this stream and another stream, like get around those areas, keep those numbers up, we're done. We got it. And then of course we'll set a new milestone because that's how humans operate. Always pushing that pushing that brass ring a little further away from themselves. Vehicles, truck station, and a tractor. Well, we're gonna get this one because we have to set up our modular frame construction to get these other ones. So that's okay. We'll throw, oh my god, we need 150 of these plates. Wow. Damn, chat. So we do have a bunch of these cables lying around that we can just feed to the beast. And we'll keep one full stack on ourselves, because you never know when you need it. And I really need to get rid of this berry. I can't... I can't look at that glob of what looks like flesh. Can't look at a glob of flesh. So now that creates an issue for us. Do we shut down our... Like, we need rotors. The question is, do we shut down feeding this beast? I think we do, because tier 2, the next tier, sorry, for the space elevator, we're not even close to getting. Yeah. Well, we need to get 500 of the smart plates, 500 of the frameworks that we don't even know how to make yet, and 100 automated wiring, which sounds amazing. Like, wouldn't you want to have an automated wiring system? You don't even have to wire up anything anymore. Just your house wires itself. And we got more coupons. Nice. But what do we want? That is the question, chat. Walkways? Stairs, even? Okay. This is very exciting stuff. I don't want to choose poorly. Foundation pillars. The fix-it cart. I want the fix-it cart. We don't really need statues at the moment. I think we'll skip that. I do want this coffee cup. We can buy modular frames, get 50 of them, and just jump the queue. I feel like that sort of defeats the purpose of the game, right? The whole point is to build cool, functional systems. And systems of systems. So you know what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the stairs. No, not the stairs. Let's remove that. We're gonna get the walkway. And we're gonna get the coffee cup. Because my priorities are straight. I don't know what I do with this now. What do I do with it? Is it just something I can hold? Yeah! Are we just drinking that through our helmet? Anyone who's seen the main menu knows what the... Like, how does that work exactly? Oh, it's so good. Okay. This game, like, just makes me so happy. I hope you're enjoying it too, chat. That's really great. So Verker says, what are you going for this time? You can pick from tier 4 as well. I like to get the building parts from the shop rather than the materials. The vehicle's pretty sweet too. Yeah. Well, I ended up taking... So you said you like to get the building parts. So you mean like this stuff, huh? Like walls and foundations. These things. Rather than materials. So you mean like this stuff, huh? Yeah. Yeah, it's sort of, I feel like it's not cheating. I mean, the game allows for it, so it's not cheating. But it feels like cheating to me because I'm trying to actually make good systems of systems that actually operate effectively. Which is a big thing for me because normally I don't do this. I'm so inefficient with everything I do. So I'm kind of... It's a thrill, chat. It's a thrill to be making stuff that works. It may not be pretty, but it has its own certain elegance in the fact that it just works. Whee! Also, I'm getting better at the movement system, Verkir. You'd be proud. So now we just have to get rotors, but all of our rotors go into producing smart plating. So we can either set up a new system to make excess rotors happen for us. We're not feeding them into this system fast enough to have them really build up, right? So they come down, they enter, this thing eventually uses them, and off it goes. So I think we're gonna shut this off for a little, just so that we can have some rotors back up, and then we can make that tier happen. The vehicle's pretty sweet. No, I already read that, sorry. Foundations and walls, yeah. The parts tab is very inefficient. You gotta put in so many times to get so few back. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. It just seemed like, I guess if you had a glut of resources of some type and you just didn't care, so you feed them into the awesome, whatever it is, awesome shop. No, the awesome sink. That's what it was, I think. Oh yeah, Virker, I think you may have missed it, but I managed to fall off here a second time. Yeah, real proud of that. So, and both of my dead guy stuff is down there. You can see it. I just can't get to it. Both times I had fully loaded inventories too. Rock on. Well done, Pika. Okay, so again, thanks to everybody for coming along and helping me get closer to affiliate. I'm glad you're here. I hope you're enjoying the show. If you have any advice, I do allow backseat gaming with this game. Be polite with spoilers though. Like, I don't know what's coming down the pipe, and it's exciting for me to find it out. So yeah, maybe don't tell me unless I ask or something. I'm like, hey, do they have ladders? And you can tell me like, yes, ladders will come. Speaking of which, I want a ladder or a stairwell, one of the two. What would it be under? Here. I want to be able to climb up. Huh? Oh, yeah. Haha. We've entered the medieval era. Or even the Iron Age era, they had ladders. Feels good. And I'm gonna put... Can I put another one here? Will it fit?
Is it secret? Is it safe?
Just want to see if I can actually fit. No. It's like, bonk. Okay, so since that ain't gonna roll. Nope. Nope, don't do that. We could put one right here. That would look kind of cool. You know, like being on a rig, oil rig, oil derrick. Just put ladders wherever, no regard for human safety. There's no rails on this thing. That just isn't safe. It's like Star Wars. Have you ever noticed in Star Wars that they have like no safety rails anywhere? You know, the people who are getting cancer when they fire the Death Star, you know, that are actually in the tube right by the beam, like they're actually gonna die first probably from falling off of that safety railless ledge before they actually get the cancer that will inevitably kill them. I mean, come on, that can destroy planets, that beam. It's gonna give an unshielded human cancer. For sure. Alright, so we're actually seeing a buildup of rotors that we can feed into here. We only need 50, so that'll... If we go and do something else, that'll build up rather quickly. So let's take a look at the things we can build. We've built all of these. We don't need any of this, though we could consider setting up another iron-based industry concern that will manufacture what are those things called? The frames, the metal frames. We've done everything we can with power at the moment. We don't really need to do... Oh, well here's our walkways that I was so excited to get and then completely forgot that I bothered to do that. I'm really actually very interested to build some walkways that lead across our various, you know, vertical pathways. Am I going to do that right now? No, because I think it won't be very good viewing until I sort of get my feet wet. That's a good thing to do at the beginning of the stream when my brain is, you know, functional. As opposed to late in the stream where I'm starting to get tired and thinking, commentating, and movement in the game. Playing the game, commentating in the game, you know, thinking thoughts that aren't totally broken become harder and harder. Hey, there we go. Phew. Oh, you can slide under. What? That's so cool. Keep learning more and more, chat. Okay, so that does actually create our next project, I think. I think in this area here, we go... I think we should go vertical. Above this. Yes. We go vertical above this. We build another iron unit down here. Put 2 in play. And we're going to use that to create constructors or assemblers that make the frames. What are the recipes here? Yeah, so we need to make modular frames. Oh, damn, they require reinforced parts, though. So that's a challenge. We basically need to make a line that will feed to an assembler that builds plates, reinforced plates, which require screws and steel plates. Iron plates, sorry. You know about the doggy? The Doga. Doja. I saw it. So I see it wandering around, and I've actually walked up to it and tried to pet it, and it wouldn't let me pet it. And then I assumed it's because I had stuff in my hand. So then I ditched the stuff in my hand, and I seemed to let me sort of, I don't know, the tongue wagged on the thing, but it didn't actually let me pet it. So what am I doing wrong there? Do I need to bring it like a piece of bait so that it loves me? Well, let's start building the vertical. That at the very least we can do right now. So, foundation. That looks terrible. We won't be looking at it much though. So let's hit the 6. The hotkey is 6, so that we can put in a foundation. I mean a wall. Oh, is it not gonna snap? How about now? Will it snap to this? Yeah, it will. Basically, we're gonna build like a platform upon which we can set a whole extra set of production. I'm actually thinking we might put some stuff in here that will then vertically send to the next level. What are we playing about clearances? Fine. Yeah, spy. Yes, spy. Looks good. And then we don't have to be plebeians about this anymore. We can actually put a ladder in. Mon Dieu! Ladder! This is high-tech madness. Is witchcraft. Is witchcraft. Okay, so, and then we're gonna put some foundations here to act as floors. So what does our, Rick have to say? You know what? Okay, no. Wanna know? You are close, drop one of the berries, then pet it. Okay, then you can build a box to keep it in so it doesn't get lost, and despite it's in the box, it will, but it will bring you stuff. Just beware of what it brings you. Okay, that's our next thing, chat. When we go out to get biomass again, we look for that doggo. There we go. So we're gonna... Oh man, this isn't even high enough. I got ahead of myself, chat. Well, at least I caught it well before we got too far along. So walls. That seems right. And then I'm gonna try to sneak out here and throw a... Yeah, do that. And, so we can probably put a ladder over here, then. Anybody played, the Shadow of Mordor and the sequel? Like, Lord of the Rings, Shadows of Mordor and Shadows of War, I think is what it's called. Those are pretty cool games. Just got me thinking about it because of the... I don't know, this felt like being at one of the fortresses of the walls of Mordor. What am I trying to do? Lost the thread, chat. Ladder. Sure does use a lot of, No! I meant to do that, chat. Yeah, that was intentional. Let's try that again. I think we are gonna put one of these, the other foundation, as a hotkey, because we use it a lot. Come on. Ever so gentle. Could do this for now, just so we have a platform to stand on. That, interpret that as something for Pika to fall off of. Alright. Oh. There it is. And do that. And... Oh, well, no problem that we can't afford this, because we got a ton, metric tons of cement over here. Oh yeah, and it's hidden. And we don't need this ugly ramp anymore. Let's get rid of that, chat. We can put in ladder, or we can test out the stairwell. Do we buy stairs or just make walkways? Snaps as foundations. This is walkway straight, turn, T, ramp, crossing. Okay. We haven't bought the stairs yet. Thought I bought them, but I guess I just admired them. passing. There, now we can get up on top and do all the work we need to do. Perfect. So in the interim, though, I want a lot of this stuff. It's fine. If you get the fence from the shop, you can make a petting pen instead of a box for your doggo. Really? Sweet. Yeah, definitely. I love this idea. And I have a dog IRL, so I love having dog-like creatures in games. Makes me happy. I'm gonna do the entire floor, but I have a feeling I'm gonna put holes in the floor to gain access, like easier access to locations below us. Sorry, I was just making sure I hadn't missed anything in stream there. Second to look, because I'm pretty bad for looking. There we go. This is turning into a mega build. I realize it's not actually a mega build, but for anything that we've done so far, this is pretty significant. They need to come out with work lights. Like, either they're not in the game, they need to add them, and if they are in the game, I need to unlock them. This is pretty close. This is almost where we need to be. We want to strip. Oh, sorry, Barry. Feel bad, but such is the way of progress. You are in the path of progress. So what we'll do is we're gonna build these foundations. No, don't stack. That's not what I meant to do. I realize it's my fault, not the game's fault, but it doesn't stop me from whining at the game. I'm getting better at the build process, though, in terms of speed. I've seen some people who do this and they're like extremely fast. There we go. Want to be careful not to fall off that edge for the third time. I'm gonna leave a little spot in the wall there so that we can look out into the world. Like our safety rail for the time being. Let's just leave this like that for the time being. Like, I know it's looks partially complete, and it absolutely is partially complete, but the thought I'm having here is I just want to, well, get rid of this for one thing. I want to actually sort of start the build process. Let's get some gear up here. So what I'm thinking, these two where my mouse is pointed right now, here, I'll use poles to mark them. So that unit and that unit of iron. Essentially what we're going to do is build out our two miners there. Then I think if we can fit it, we'll put the smelters down here. No, let's just feed directly up here. We'll put the smelters up top. Yep, I'm good with that. Okay, so we need, what are they called? Portable miners to build our automated miners. So let's see if we have any. No. Oh, wait, no, we did. There's one, but we need to build another one then. Portable miner. One of those away. And then before I run on over there, do I have enough to actually make a miner? Yes, yes, and yes. Okay, so we can build 2 miners here. I mean, these ones are extremely inefficient. We could split off of this. We could split this one in half, theoretically. I'll come back to that as an efficiency pass later, when you're, like, I don't need to force you guys to watch that kind of thing. Rick says, be right back. Water closet feeding the cats. You got your priorities straight, Rick. Those cats will eat you if you don't feed them. I grew up with cats. Love cats. But you know what? Cats and dogs are very different. Like, cats, unconditional love when they want to. Dogs, unconditional love all the time. Like, seriously. Cats are very discerning about what they want and when they want it. Okay, so what's the problem here? Oh, yo, chat, we're gonna have to move. How is it really encroaching? It is. Well, that's disappointing. How can we solve this problem? I mean, we can make that higher. I think we're just gonna end up moving this entirely. So let's start with just this one, okay? And we'll put in miner right here. Still in Mark 1 miners. Can you believe it, chat? Approaching on others' clearances. How is that even possible? Is it that unit? I think it might be this. Alright. Want to fight dirty? We'll fight dirty. Let's get this sorted, chat. Whee! Woohoo! Like, I mean, it's easy for us to move this over a little bit. This I'm less keen about, but what we can do is go move it, and this. I want to see now if it'll let us build the miner. Sure does. So we're just fine here. I'm thinking we want to turn these a little bit out. The reason being is I think we're going to need to angle out our conveyor and then have it go up. So it's going to go away from us and then up to get up to this area. My concern is if we do it like this, might not have enough clearance to get past this miner. Tough question to answer without actually doing just a bit of building. So I think we just do a bit of building. If it doesn't work, we try again, right? Does that work? Yeah, that looks alright. We still get our good view. Like, let's do this. Like, let's have a second, stand back from the production madness, from the rat race, and actually admire what we've achieved. So we got our new heavy manufacturing going on up here. It's being built. We have our concrete concern off in the distance. Those two. Here is our generator, our hub location, and over in the distance, lovely space elevator feeding our alien overlords. Yeah, feels good. Okay, enough of that. Enough of that, chat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I regret nothing. So this one, I think it's really just a matter of deleting that. Nope, nope, not the smelter. Thank you. This one. Then we'll try to drop in our miner first so that we can see where we need to move things. Production. Here. Thinking we tilt our miner like that. Hey Rick, welcome back. Are the cats fed? They're not looking at you as a delicious substitute any further? Yeah, let's do that. I'll put one of these... Yeah, I think we're gonna put both of these on a tilt. Oh, you know what we could do? Is feed them both into... a merger. No, I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna do it like this. Okay. And... we need to set this... there we go. No more power. Austin powers Faja. What if we did that? And we're gonna feed our conveyor belt. Did I not finish it? I didn't finish it. That's fine. I meant to do this, chat. Don't ask no question. And then, essentially, we're just gonna build down to that one, but we needed to re-angle. We'll fix that. F. Okay. And this will go... A... there. We'll put the conveyor belt, will come down to here. But it's like that. Bring up one. Voila. Like that. And I think it's just a matter of where was everything going? Was it here? Yeah, because it came down, it fed into this. Stop that. And then it split. So I really need... It's real ugly now, chat. Well, I can make it look nicer by deleting this and purposely building it. Suit. I'll bring conveyor down to about, say, here. Bring this guy out to about there. And make a sharper turn. Yeah, that's good. So that'll come back in. I don't... like, I mean... it's not a problem that we're running out of material. Why? Because we have no power. Why? Because I've lit... I lit our feeding of the generators slide. Which ones are dead? Those ones, okay. So we need to come up with enough for 10... Womp womp. We need a lot. A heck of a lot of biomass, team. Yarp. Okay. Let's make it quick. You just gotta do it. While we're building, why don't we just chat and say, hey, how's it going, everybody? How's your day? What do you got planned for the rest of this Sunday? Who's working tomorrow? I am. How many of you took Monday off as part of the long weekend? How many of you get a long weekend? I had Friday off, but I spent it with my better half and her mom. And that was 5 hours of driving, round trip, for a 2.5 hour visit, 3 hour visit. So it was a busy day. The drive was really good. The better half and I talked about all the things. Really enjoyed that. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we need like basically one more stack of biomass, right? We don't have enough leaves. Oh. In that case. This will probably give us enough to create a full stack. Almost. This music sometimes reminds me of the, what do you call it? The background music. What's the term I'm looking for, Chad? It's not background music. Anyway, the background music from Skyrim, you know, like the sort of ambient. That's what I was looking for. The ambient music. Skyrim. That. We need to get like nuclear powered generators or something. What? Did I miscount? Yes, I did. Well, that's loaded. 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 Short. We're a little short there. Loaded. Loaded. Okay, they're all ready to cook. Yep. So we just need a tiny bit more biomass. Do we have anything? We do. We have plenty. Let's do that. We'll just make up a bit more biomass and feed it into that last generator, and it'll just give us time. Time is the fire in which we burn. Or we prefer to think of time as an old friend, reminding us to treasure the moments in our lives. Oh, Captain Picard. Captain Pickard. How many of you watched Star Trek Next Generation? How many are too young for that? I love Star Trek TNG, so good. I also really liked, what was it called? Star Trek Deep Space Nine, really good. Really enjoyed Star Trek Picard as well. Looking forward to follow-ons from that. Voyager was fine. Some of the writing I found really good, and some of it I found a little... I don't know. I was really into Deep Space Nine when Voyager was coming out, and it was very different from Deep Space Nine, so it didn't bite into me as much. Like I didn't get its hooks in me. That's what I mean to suggest. Star Trek Enterprise was a really novel take, but I just couldn't get into it. I found a lot of the actors really obnoxious. Or, I don't know, hard to describe. It's a good thing that you're going for coal power. Babysitting high mass generators is worse, right? Thank you, Joe Biden with his sister. Joe Biden with his sister? I don't, that's so good. Tea Earl Grey, hot, yes! Excellent. You got it, Rick. I actually, if it weren't so late in the day, I'd ask my better half to get me a tea of Earl Grey. But if I have some now, I probably won't sleep tonight. Make it so. Yes. Make it so. Okay, we should have enough routers then to get that coal power. Which means we can turn this thing back on. And then I said, let there be light. And there was light. Damn! Thank you for reminding me, Joe Biden. Give me that sweet, sweet coal power.
Milestone reached. Coal is an improved alternative power source to biomass and can be fully automated if provided water with the new pipeline buildings and power throughout the initial setup. Coal has been added to the resource scanner. Note: ensure the close proximity of water to the coal production line. Note: pumps will aid in vertical transport of fluids through pipes. Note: throughput and volume indicators are added to each pipe section automatically.
That's our closest source out there. I need to dump a few things off of our dude. Let's sort this. Biomass, we're just gonna throw over here for the time being. That we always have. At least a little bit of it. The sulfur and stuff, do we have enough to actually do science? Can't afford it. Do we have 5 alien bits on us? We don't. I thought I got some alien bits. I'm sorry, we must commit genocide amongst your animal peoples in order to move forward progress. Okay, well, I'm just gonna get rid of these minerals. They're taking up space. Oh, what are we gonna build now? Next milestone will be the vehicle. Can I select it so I can at least dump stuff in? No, can't dump stuff in yet. I was hoping we could, because then it would make this whole inventory Jenga thing a lot easier. I'm gonna put the coffee cup away just for now, chat, just for now. And same with the coupon. We should go check our coupons. Don't need... I'm gonna make this our just sort of dump chest for the time being. Yes, it's a chest in which we dump. Don't even. Okay. So now, we need to, I presume we need a water extract in order to get coal generation going. Burns coal to boil water. Produce steam, rotates turbines, blah, blah, blah. Oh man, that sounds so good. We don't have to, like, babysit these systems anymore. So, what I'm thinking, chap, Mechanical, are you streaming yet? Who's streaming? Because I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll call it here and make coal our next big thing for the next stream. And that we're gonna raid someone right now because we actually have 7 viewers, so that'll make a decent raid, and everyone likes to get raided. Whoops. Got to mute. Mechanimal, if you want to be raided, just get online and I'll raid you. If you don't, then don't worry about it. I'll raid somebody else. But let me know soon. So while we're waiting to hear from Mechanical, I'm going to continue doing some work here. We need to power these up. But for the time being, I'm not actually going to power the line until we know how it's going to lay out, actually. So up here will be smelters. Getting your hair did. Okay. Well, then no worries. No worries, bro. I need my hair did. That's why I'm always wearing these toques. It's because my hair is out of control. And I don't know if you can see it. I have curly cues now down here. My hair is so long. A damn hippie. Alright, well, Mechanical has responded, so let's see if we can raid anybody. Who is... Oh, let's raid Long Live Quebec. He's such a nice guy. You guys are gonna love his voice. It is beautiful. That's all I have to say. So let me quickly get that set up, and then we will race over there. So I'm going to get up my channel information. Raider dashboard, please. Just bear with me 2 seconds. I really think this is gonna go over nicely. So I'm gonna start that raid. Okay, we're gonna raid. Thank you everybody for coming. Just as a reminder, we will be streaming again on Thursday, and you can check my schedule for that. Thanks to everybody for following and for supporting. It means a great deal. Like, we're so close to affiliate. I will see you guys on Thursday, and thanks again. Bye now.